after the issue with the Mana Cave was done and Bergai got his arms checked, the next day, in the morning, in the night still, Hayes and Averille saw someone. They watched the person, but the person disappeared. In the morning, we talked about that, and Haiton, doing the smart decision, pulling out a mana crystal, caused Haiton, Hayes, and Nyla to be teleported to a secure village of the Tieflings. Panic ensued, issues happened. Okay. Because they didn't understand Common and the group didn't understand Infernal. They were guided to Hades that explained some things and then after a while sent them back to the group. The other members had some slight issue. We had Raine saying we should just go. We had the guy saying no, and then Averille, to calm herself down, went hunting.
I will want to clarify that bit real quick. Trevor said to me in the car a few days later, he thought when all this went down, you were still at the Mana Cave. He didn't realize you were in the forest.
When did I say that?
You, when we went to go and pick up Adam on the Sunday afterwards, you told me that when I explained all this, you're like, oh, I thought we were at the Mana Cave.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We haven't travelled, yeah.
Yeah, the group was there, except Averille. She was still hunting, and I don't remember who, but one, either Hayes or Haiton did, Formatouchy and screamed Averille, and then people could hear just a fuck, because Averille missed a shot.
My bad.
And she came with hunted goods that are already cut. And we started to travel. We have 5 days in total to get to the location. And Averille drove until it was dark. And then we declared that there's a break.
Yep. Okay.
And Bergai needs to have new medicine done. So that has to be done in the morning.
Yes. So, taking a point of inspiration for that.
Let's go.
Right, let's get this bot in here. They'll make my life complicated later.
Archivist is now recording.
Fuck you.
Has that just become the tradition now when the Archivist comes in?
Yes.
Don't you love it?
It makes me laugh every time.
Exactly.
So yes, you'd finished off from a long day of resting, about to set up camp. You're pretty much about halfway between the forests where you were all in and the Moe village as to come. We yet to decide who's taking what watch, because we didn't want to have a copy of the last time we did this, where it's like, right, you're going to get this watch, you're going to get this watch, we'll see you all next session, come back and fuck it all up. So we're deciding that now. Also, I'm going to say this for the sake of the AI, just so it knows. Kitten, also known as Nyla, is not here today. They're going to be on autopilot, essentially doing their own things in the background, following the group as need be, but they are still part of the group as a whole. So, who would like to take first watch?
That bot's still gonna fuck you over, you know that, right?
Oh yeah, I know, 100%. No one volunteering for first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Then I'm taking it too.
Okay.
I'm meeting at the moment.
So we don't have more time to write.
Who is taking second watch?
I suppose
I'll
no
take-
one's volunteering.
You suppose what?
I was going to say, I suppose if no one's volunteering, but I heard Thomsen jump up there.
Okay. You volunteered. You go ahead.
Okay. I'll do a second limit.
Okay. Anyone want to go with him? No, just Trev. Okay. And third watch.
I would
I'll
do
take
third
Third
watch.
So Khaos and Thomsen.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, one of the things we're going to do, because I had this set aside for ages, and I was meaning to use it for a very, very long time. But I never got around to it. Purely because I had the system ready and I kept forgetting, because I kept forgetting to open up Obsidian. So, before we actually have watches decided, I'm gonna have people. There's gonna be 5 tasks that I want people to assign themselves for. I want someone to assign the task of finding a good location for a camp.
We have a pre-built one of them. We have a pre-built person like that.
Which one?
Yeah.
The ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Averille.
We have food sources, so that is something we don't need to worry about.
You said 5 things and you've mentioned 1 so far.
Yeah, so I was quickly noting down.
I was going to say, I think he lost his train of thought.
No, I didn't. I was quickly noting them down just so I can mark who's who. So yeah, finding a good spot to actually set up your camp, building a fire, setting up the camp of shelters, foraging for food, and creating defenses around the camp.
Defenses around the camp, Averille has alert that is always something that she does. Food sources, we already have that. We don't need to worry about that.
You're welcome. Just preserving everything. I can
Well,
also use
foraging for
to help in
food can
fighting.
also include the herbs and stuff that you're gonna need for the potions.
Fair.
Yeah, that is all you, Miss Ranger. But Haiton can help you find the a safe area to set up camp with Seraph.
That would be nice.
Okay.
I guess Raine can puzzle over what fire is.
Yeah, we've got like 3 magic users here at least.
Bergai
You can
can
use
help while making fire.
Yeah, but I think literally everyone in the party makes fire in some way or another.
No.
So
Like, I'm a water user, but I have thaumaturge and
Averille is
precipitation. I can light a
ice.
fire.
So
Dragonborn.
is Averille doing the foraging as well?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's her specialty.
just checking. And who's setting up shelter?
I'll do that.
I
Okay.
actually can't make a fire.
Okay.
Shade spells.
So, each one of these comes with a check. And depending on how well the check does, depends on how well you actually succeed in this. We're doing this once, for now.
I'll do the fire.
You're, okay.
Yeah.
Haiton's gonna do fire. We're gonna do this once for now and see how people like this system, and we may keep the system going on for the rest of the campaign. If people don't like this system, we'll scrap it. At least we've tried it once. So, we're going to start off with finding a location, which we have Averille assisted by Haiton.
So,
So you're going to get advantage since it's only just the 2 of you. I want a survival roll.
advantage. Roll. Natural 20, 25.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
We have the hybrid.
Well,
You have a moat and everything.
each one of these only gives me 2 DCs. The highest DC it gives me, it says you found a dry spot with natural cover, a concealed dry spot. So yeah, you found a nice spot that's, because of rough location you are, it's kind of like nicely tucked underneath a hill bit, out of the eye of the road. Okay, let's go. We're building the fire. Haiton.
Okay. I'm using prestidigitation, by the way. There's no way. I can instantly light a fire.
That's fair, but the roll would have been either nature or survival.
Okay. I'm shit at both, but I have magic to back me up, so it's fine.
So in that case, what I will say, if we're going to use a system like that to just instantly make and skip a check, we're going to go for the base DC, which in this case is like the lower one. So you've made a small fire, enough for warmth. Setting up shelter. I would say that's Thomsen.
Yeah.
Either dexterity check or survival.
Survival check, of course. 23. Okay, so you succeed the higher end of the check. You've managed to make a very well-built shelter with all the camps, fully shielded from all weathers. Excellent.
Foraging. So this is foraging for food and stuff, but obviously we're going to count this for herbs. Nature or survival?
I would use Super would help me.
That's fine.
So advantage, right?
Yes.
Cool. I could do either, but I think Averille is more of a survival person.
Okay.
16.
16. You barely just beat the higher DC. So you get enough as food and stuff for people as to knock it into your supplies, and you also get a feast of berries, herbs, and a small bit of game. Okay, creating defenses, obviously using alert, but for future reference, if we weren't doing this, since it would be a perception or an intelligence check.
Yeah, no, Averille uses religion caster of alerts.
That's fair. So we're going to go for the base DC here, which means just a basic warning trap of like noisy tripwires and things like that is what you managed to make. Cool. And with that,
what alert is.
Yeah. The higher DC is strong traps and an ideal defensive layout. Like I say, this is something I've had set up from the moment the campaign started, but yeah. But no. So with that, camp is successfully set up.
Just one moment, I am shit at every check he mentioned, so do not let me set up camp.
All the different checks. So location just has survival. Fire has nature and survival. Shelter has dexterity or survival. Foraging is nature or survival, and defenses is perception or intelligence. Some different things that to add on to this as well. With the checks,
perception or deception?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With the overall outcome result, it'll be an overall success, which also this would mean as well. One of the things that's going to apply to this, and this will only apply if we keep doing this system moving forward. You will all get a long rest at the end of this when you wake up in the morning, but you'll get 1d4 additional hit points added on as temporary hit points, and you'll get advantage on your first roll from the moment you wake up. There's other things that are going to affect DCs and stuff there, but that's a system I've had laying around for a while. I figured we'd use it here. Right. With that, let's go into our first one of Soul and Adam.
Strange to see you without an artificer working on your arms.
Well, Nyla was a little extra tired today, so we figured it'd be fine for now. Just gonna use most of the day to just read a bit, and he holds up the little book on Warforged.
What do you think of the group, anyway?
I think it's a pretty diverse group, and I think we work well together. Given all our different backgrounds, sure, we come from different places. But I mean, that is why we formed Fate's Crossing in the first place. The crossing of many different paths becoming one.
I mean, I like it. I've been in a company of soldiers before, and I've had brothers in arms, but this is different. I can feel ourselves relying on each other and developing camaraderie in a similar way, but we have more variation than a regular company, which gives us more versatility.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I really was a soldier. I was there at the rise and fall of the Crimson Tide.
I don't think I've heard of Crimson Tide.
Suppose a Lunarian wouldn't. The Crimson Tide were a huge congregation of pirates, bigger than any before or after. I come from Mistland, and we're very protective of our waters, and we don't look too kindly on piracy. They decided to take revenge on that. They were dismantled once we took the captain, but I watched as they slew my brothers in arms, and you used innocents as, just civilians as human shields, so we couldn't get a clean shot.
Oof. That sounds rough, honestly.
But yeah, this group though, it's good. I feel like we have almost every avenue covered.
Pretty much, yeah. We've got some people who can go up close, make sure to protect others while people at range can do their job. We've even got the support of magic and everything.
How are your arms anyway?
Better now than when we were at the Mana Cave. That was quite a fright when they just sort of, took control of me and I wasn't really able to do anything.
They're no longer just acting out on their own, are they?
No, there's been no incidents since. It's been very, very calm. Just the natural flow of energy.
What kind of information's in your book anyway?
Well, I mean, there's.
I know it
quite a
has.
few.
I know it has something to do with Warforged, but is it like generic, or is it very specialized, or?
What I've gathered, there's a whole chapter on the. I would say religion, but I don't know if that's the correct term of phrase. Like, there's a whole whole chapter about the god of Warforged himself and how they were created.
Well, we've met him.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, it mostly just seems to go, mostly into how they're created and how they function, from what I've read so far.
How are they created?
I don't remember the whole spiel. Merman, please help.
I don't think I ever told you how they were created.
Neither do I. But I figured it was in the book. I might have overextended here.
The other thing is, the others learned about how with the god and everything. You were not there.
Yeah.
You was there though, that's the funny thing.
I mean, you wouldn't have read enough to know fully, but like, again, it's all fairies and stuff. Fact, actually, no. You would have knowledge on this. You specifically. Because you worked so close with a certain Warforged back in Lunaria to make your arms. They were... From what you would have been told in your travels, I can't remember the Warforged's name. Give me a moment.
Ferald.
Huh?
Wasn't it Ferald?
Was it Ferald? It's Ferald sounds right.
It's close to that, I believe.
I don't think it was. That doesn't sound right.
Sure.
Pulling up the other D&D thing. No, it was Farold. Farold.
Okay, so we're close.
Yeah. Literally, Farold. Farold. So what you would have learned from Farold would have been the fact of what he could access from his memory banks and stuff was the Warforged gods. Their leader was originally not the idea of Warforged. It was originally the idea of just metal, and eventually something more came across that, which then kind of made that metal come alive, that then transformed into the idea of a Warforged. From him, all of a Warforged are made. They are parts of his body. But they were reprogrammed. And he is one of the few that managed to keep the original sentience that, as you know today, Artemis had. They were corrupted from demonic energy, which is what reprogrammed them. They were designed to be tools. Soldiers in a war. But they all essentially originate from Artemis. They are not like others where, for example, that you've been told or given the concept of like the creatures that inhabited hell and stuff, or like demons and stuff. They are children made from like Hades. Like he made them, they are their own people. The Warforged aren't that way. They come from their god.
Artemis built them, or so what? Artemis built them? Is that what I'm supposed to understand here, or is it that he formed the metal from his own body?
That bit is very blurry. From what like you would have been informed of, like even the creations themselves aren't fully. All Farold would have been able to tell you is he knows he comes from his god, but his first memory is he just woke up. It wasn't like he came out, like it wasn't like he formed from the foot type thing, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't have a memory that he came from the body. He just knows he comes from there, but he just woke up in the middle of a field type deal.
Right. So I was wrong about the book. It's actually mostly just theories of Warforged, but I was told by an old friend of at least that they come from the god Artemis, the god Warforged. But he wasn't able to remember exactly like if they were formed from him or if it's him building them or something like that. It was more so the memory of just waking up and then existing. They were corrupted back in an old war using demonic energy, which is why they were turned to tools and why people see them as evil. But my friend was able to keep the original sentience of the Warforged and wasn't corrupted by said energy. Essentially having the same sort of sentience as what we've seen with Artemis when he woke up. That's the knowledge I have, at least.
Artemis hasn't woken up yet, dude.
But no, but his system booted up.
Oh, okay. So, you're saying it's... You don't know if it came from his... If the Warforged came from Artemis's body itself, or if he built them?
No, but closely
is
tied to
Warforged
the
metal found naturally in the world?
You would know the answer. Yes, it's very rare, but it can be found in the world. It's how your arms were made.
Yes, but it is extremely rare. I was lucky there was enough for these arms.
I swear there's an echo in here.
The one thing you'll be able to pass on is the fact of you were only able to find it because of Farold, because similar to what happened in the cave, you are much aware that Warforged metal can kind of talk to Warforged metal, so therefore, like, because Farold was a Warforged, he could just find it.
Right. So he was essentially able to like access his database or whatever and find the location.
Essentially, yeah, it's like an echo detector specifically for his own metal. You would be aware that they're able to do this in case they ever need to self-repair. But he obviously used this to help you find enough metal for your arms.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's extremely rare. I was only able to find it because of my friend at the time. And I only just enough from my arms.
So it's kind of like this clearing. I mean, this clearing is perfect. I mean, we've got enough shelter from the wind. We've got good visibility. We're far enough from a road. It's like we found the best possible area to set up camp.
Right.
You know, like out of between 1 and 20, it's like we got a 20.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We really hit the jackpot.
Someone's doing some Deadpool shit in this campaign.
Just from the tents. What do you mean between 1 and 20?
And this is where we roll psychic damage.
Just from the tent, you just hear Nyla scream out, "I'm playing humans and houses."
Humans and
Hello, I filed my taxes.
It's like them trying to explain what a warehouse is. Is it a house that turns into a werewolf?
No, it is.
And all of a sudden, the werewolf house mimic was born.
That's the thing, by the way. That's on the internet.
Trevor's on the internet.
I used to get someone.
I can find it in 2 minutes.
That somehow doesn't surprise me. The fact that you work in a warehouse that ships many things, Thomsen, and I honestly generally don't know half the things you ship. I feel like I could go, "Hey, Thomsen, I need some uranium." You'd be like, "Give me 5 minutes."
I also work in a warehouse, but we only ship steel.
I technically work in an office in a warehouse.
I worked for a while in a warehouse, and I worked in the production that made things for the warehouse.
I mean, I just ship aluminium at this point. I shifted from working in the warehouse to working in the production. And now I work on the office in the production. That's weird. Anyways, that's a picture, by the way.
This pod's going to have a fun time with all this.
Yep, I know thinks we all have day jobs in warehouses.
I mean, let's be honest, the bot's been very good at being able to identify what's jokes and what's not.
True.
It's been good at that part, at least.
True.
I once
Good
got
bot.
bitten by a house, and now every full moon I turn into one. I am a warehouse.
God, if it's every full moon, you're already fucked in Lunaria with not Lunaria, Kodakia with 2 moons, aren't you?
It's a good thing I'm not in Lunaria then.
Yeah.
I mean, the world as a whole, Kodakia has 2 moons. Speaking of which, actually, looking at the calendar, a full moon's just been.
Can't wait for the AI to think that Lunaria is a person.
Don't make him sad. Don't do that to him.
Anything else you would like to talk about on your watch?
I don't think we've got anything else to really talk about.
Okay.
This is where we roll.
Indeed. Roll me perception. Both of you.
Roll me death saving throws.
You've been doing all this talking in the dead.
14.
You got a 4.
Nope, that's a 1. What?
And not 1.
It's very dark for you.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and forget how to open them? Question mark?
No, Probably most of that. I don't have like a torch lit for looking around or something.
Just Bergai's entire idea is like, look, if I can't see anything, they can't see us. I've got the perfect way to do this. They can't see me.
Why, he's not the smartest cookie. Why? It's not smart. That's different.
No, everything goes fine. On to watch number 2. Which is just a Thomsen. No, not Thomsen, it's a Trev.
Wow.
No, I marked it down as T and I had to look down and I seen Tom.
Well, looks like I'm swapping watches then.
Nah, you stay on your watch. I want to keep sleeping.
5 more minutes, fuck off.
Nothing really.
I can't wait to hear Trevor's roleplay as he talks to himself.
Well, I mean,
all the time.
to be fair, he can. He's one of the few characters that can talk to himself.
Oh, yeah.
And not be weird about it.
Yeah.
Trevor could talk to Sue, but not.
However, I don't really have very much to reflect on at the minute, Lumi.
I was about to say, so if you've got nothing you want to talk to Mizu about, what I want from you instead, for while you're doing this watch, I would like you to give us a bit of an insight to Raine's mindset over the last few events and stuff. What's her thoughts, feelings, worries at the moment?
Fuck.
Last day was a blur, almost like it didn't happen.
I did this the last time someone got a single person watch. It was just like, right, give us a bit of an insight to the character, like what's going on in their head at the moment.
Fuck. That's a good question.
By the way, expect this if any of you two take a one-person watch. This is the type of question you're gonna be prepared for.
Honestly, just slight trepidation almost at what's happening around. Probably like anxious to get to the city to hear what the gods have to say on all this and the dragon gods, and outside of that, just kind of hoping that the balance can be maintained at the moment with everything that's happening. But honestly, outside of that, there's not a huge amount.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I could give you more.
I had to quickly look up what the word trepidation meant.
That's just me being a big boy.
Yeah. Is it a noun that means a feeling of fear, worry, or nervousness about something that may happen?
Yeah. I mean,
Big words now.
especially with her brother and stuff being like potentially another thing, it's a lot of that
Fair.
feeling.
Common symptoms: dread, apprehendent, anxious, alarmed.
Yeah, all of the above.
See, a lot of those make sense. The only one that doesn't make sense to me there as a common synonym is alarmed. Like, alarmed means you're trepidation? Okay. I would never have thought that, but sure.
Whatever you say.
The rest of them made sense. Like, yeah, I see where trepidation comes from, dread, and but also alarmed's got me baffled.
You're reminding me of one of the symptoms for those of us with anaphylaxis, which no one ever really believes whenever you say it, and that's the feeling of impending doom. That's a genuinely real symptom.
But yeah.
Fair. Thank you for that answer.
I wasn't really prepared. I haven't really thought about anything else that Raine would be feeling at the minute. So that's
you did well for being put on the spot, and it's the type of thing for like, this is the type of stuff to be prepared for. Like, try and really dive into your characters. Okay. Since you've got no one to talk to, there's no need for a perception check here because there's nothing that's going to really distract you. So your watch goes
myself.
by. I'm distracted by the reflection in the water. God damn, I look so pretty. Your watch goes by uneventful.
Aww.
On to Khaos and Thomsen.
Sorry. No, what's awesome? We Doom? What do we do?
Look, just don't bring Doom around Thomsen. He really likes the Necrobinder.
Doom!
Yeah,
It's not like Doom, I like shifts.
Averille wakes up and make sure that the fire keeps up at the moment.
Yep. You've both been woken up at the same time by a Trev.
Cool. I think Averille looks at Hayes. I saw the others do things and we have pots. I can boil some water. And we can pour it over some herbs that are not needed for his medicine.
You what now?
Pour hot water over herbs that are not needed for medicine. For Bergai.
Essentially, she's offering, do you want a cup of tea?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Averille still does it. Takes one of the pots, water, and for herself. And Sweeper.
Huh?
I just prefer plain water. I am that boring.
Okay, and hands him. What the? How is that called in English? The water skin.
Oh, right. You mean the actual water skin to put water into, yeah?
Yeah, but that has water in. That she just so he can drink.
Some good riding you got us on today. Made it far.
Thank you. I'm just slightly annoyed that we lost time for waiting for them.
You mean from us?
Yeah.
Listen, if he hadn't decided to play with that portal, yeah, we would have been on the way. But things happen, and in the end, I think this is turning out to be an annoying setback, but a good setback.
If we do the same thing today, where we drive till nightfall, we should have catched up from the missing time completely.
Yeah. But what was it? It was 3 days until we needed to be there.
No, it was going to take you roughly about, from when you got the information in the forest, it was going to take you about 3 days to get there on Courage. The meeting stuff's happening in 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days. Yeah, even with the time lost, we should still be able to make it in good time.
Yeah, but weirdly enough, the last city we went in, or the town, had an attack and we lost time doing other things.
True.
Then we had in Clay the thing with the thief skills.
Listen, things happen, but for now it's just a matter of going with the flow. We'll pass through Moy, and then we'll be on our way to Nivara almost immediately. Probably be a bandit attack along the way, who knows, but...
I just hope nothing happens in the city that would keep us for like 2 days.
I mean, then we just don't make it to keep us 2 days. We have places to be. That does not mean that we can just take the time. As you're saying, we need to be there. And sometimes other things just gets left behind in the mad dash.
Just to bring this up, you would know this, Hayes, since like you've traveled from that region and stuff. In between where you are currently camped and the city of Nivara, there is only Moe Village, which is
yes, I know,
half a day's travel from where you are now, on horseback, obviously. But yeah, like apart from that, it's all gonna be on the road. You would be fully aware of this.
Yep. Which is also what I was saying. Like, I don't expect anything to happen. And also, were you catching something good before I interrupted you?
I was just deer hunting and rabbits, some game.
Yeah.
Something to calm me down.
I would say sorry for scaring you, but I was kind of just ended up being a passenger on that trip.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Nyla. I'm mad at Haiton for that.
Understandable.
But at least we got more food. At least for
That's,
that.
always
And
a
hide
bright
that we can sell.
side. Very good.
Are you excited to be in this meeting of the Dragon Gods?
No, I'm apprehensive about it. It's like we set out like 2 weeks ago, and things have just kind of happened like in an incredible pace, and now suddenly we're some of the first ones in a long time that's getting a presence in the meeting of the gods. I'm like, I feel like it's only bound to go wrong, but I also know it's not something to back away from. The gods that I pray to will be there, and this whole Artemis thing is weighing on my mind. I lived on the streets. I know how to lie. People's faces straight up, but can I lie to people that can see my soul, can see into who I am? But do I tell them the truth, or do I keep it secret like we've been asked to? I don't know.
I would say until we get the okay from him, we should keep the tieflings hidden.
I mean, the tieflings that was always gonna stay hidden, but I've been kind of already praying to Nubatama.
Nubatama and Murakumo.
Yeah, Nubatama and Murakumo. Like, I've already been praying to him about, like, the Warforce with the whole thing that the Bergai had happened back in the cave. Because I'm like, what's going on? But then the meeting with Eric and, like, learning the whole history, I'm like, I'm worried it'll take focus if they suddenly start asking about it. And I don't know if I can have peace in myself if I decide to just lie to them and say, oh yeah, it's not a problem anymore. Or like, oh no, we don't know anything, when I've given the knowledge, but I also know that it's not a threat, at least not now, and probably also not in the future. More a potential ally to gain.
You could state that you're not completely sure and you don't want to talk about conjectures that might be wrong.
That's one way to look at it.
So you don't need to talk about it, and being honest, we don't know everything.
That's true, we don't, but if they believe that the Warforge needs to be put down and they suddenly hear, they now know that, oh yeah, there's a giant Warforge under the ground that's waking up. What are they not going to think if they find out where they are? Like, are they gonna break the earth right under the cities? Do they really want to do everything they can to prepare it, or do they just want to cut it up because we can? Just lots of things going through my head.
I'm not sure. It's really things to think about.
Anything else you would like to discuss?
Not from my end.
No.
Okay. Make perception checks.
7.
23.
Cool. You managed to keep a very, very watchful eye out. Averille, you're not really paying too much attention, as you are feeling very safe in your alarm that you set up. Hazo, like I say, you keep a very watchful eye out during the entire conversation. And honestly, as with how successful the campsite was located and placed, you find no trouble for the duration of your watch. As the
I would just like to
go on.
point out one thing. Before the session, I rolled a dice that was 18. For the survival, for the tents, I rolled an 18 plus 5. And now here for the perception, I have rolled an 18.
I'm ready to declare weighted dice on digital dice. Okay, cool. As the back end of your watch comes round, you see the sun rising as dawn has approached. And everyone officially gets a long rest.
It means nothing.
Like the button in case anything was used in terms of hit. Cool.
And you all get to roll a d4 as additional temporary hit points for the day.
Oh my god, there's D4s everywhere.
I rolled a 1.
Everyone,
Yay.
just be careful where you're standing now.
Alright, temporary hit point.
And to note it down, your next roll of the day, whatever it is, you'll have with advantage because you are well rested.
Woo.
I roll to do a cartwheel then.
Roll 2 nat ones.
Sure, acrobatics.
I keep forgetting how to roll with advantage.
Right click.
Acrobatics.
Oh, he's actually doing
There
it.
we go. Of course I am. I want that dice gone immediately.
That's
Nice.
It came in at 19.
Consistency.
The fuck is with you and your weighted dice?
You better not start any combat today. I am loaded.
Noted to send 50 enemies directly at Thomsen.
I'd say
Just
first
remember,
thing I probably
Lily.
got past breakfast, just looked at Nyla to see if any more medicine's been made.
By the way, before Bergai is awake, Averille whistles into, but just again lays on his face for him to wake up.
Lume,
Yes?
by the way, don't forget, pack tactics is an option.
Fuck it, we have circle magic. We can cast spells on a farther distance now.
Hey, just remember, 16 kobolds on a hill with bows is also an option.
I like those odds. Bring them.
I know.
Okay. So the group will slowly start waking up. And while the group is having breakfast, Nyla will be preparing your medication, Saul. I'm just going to pull up her character sheet to get a roll from her.
Will she be making her sending stones?
Yeah, she'll be still making ascending stones. That's what she does every
He does
day.
that every day.
And who is she handing them to?
Yes.
She normally hands one to Raine, which then immediately hands it to you. And I think she'll believe she hands the other one to Bergai? Is what she's normally done in the past?
Which completely broke her when I told her that I was doing that.
Yeah, she is as proficient in alchemy supplies.
Plus.
I bet she gets advantage.
Huh?
Don't forget
yeah,
she gets
true.
advantage.
That advantage actually really helped.
First roll of the next.
Okay, so with that in mind...
Wait, so guys, when we all use our rolls, we just go for a long rest, yeah?
She makes 11 doses of your medicine.
Woo!
Cool. I'll just mark those down.
So you have 11 dosages, which is 11 days worth of anti-sickness.
Alright, bottoms up, toast the board, let's get going.
Yeah, after camp is packed up, Averille starts driving again.
With that, before even getting on the cart, gonna switch down the dose and then get on the cart.
With Averille leading the charge in the cart, can I have an animal handling check, please?
I'm leaving you.
Don't forget,
That's
it's with
one
advantage because it's your first roll.
19.
19, okay. So. Oh, nose. Piss off. Right. Where it would have normally taken you about half a day on horseback to reach Moe Village, you managed to encourage the horses to speed up a bit, not enough to the point of exhaustion, managed to keep a good pace going, that you managed to make it in a quarter of a day.
Woo!
Poor horse. How hard is that being overworked?
I will say,
not too
before you technically reach Moe Village, if there's any things you want to RP mode, you want in the carriage, feel free, before you technically even reach Moe Village.
Like always, Averille's just humming to herself.
Fair?
I think I'd just be reading the chapter from the book.
Okay.
Haiton's probably just letting Sarah fly about and seeing through his eyes for a bit.
Okay. Just quickly rolling for Nyla there, because I can imagine, in the spirit of her
You scared the shit out of me there! I just said when seeing through something else's eyes that can fly, and like, oh, I need to roll for this. I'm like, how many goblins are we flying?
You spot a squirrel and dive.
No, because I'd imagine the spirit of a character should be working more on a little dragon thing.
It's okay, Adam, you can breathe again.
I wouldn't breathe too early. He still hasn't said anything about that.
No, it's all fine.
Ace just sits at the front of the cannon, also just looks ahead.
He said it, it's slow now, guys.
What we don't see is Louis just doing this out of camera view.
We get
He does
stopped
it on
on a
camera.
We get stopped on a road by two gnolls dressed as old women.
Oh, it's not 3 kobolds in a trench coat then?
As you all arrive at Moe Village, as you're literally making your way in, you'll notice 2 carriages setting out, going the direction you just came from. You can notice by the looks of them, they are trade carriages, off to do their rounds of trades in the city of Cray and Vermilion. The city, as this village itself, is very similar to how you all last left it. The sound of bustling markets, people screaming as their shops, the items they have for sale. Fresh caught fish, as can be yours today for only 1 gold. Fresh caught fish. All these various things, services being made. Along with some other voices that can be heard in the crowds of shouting, of people shouting, trying to form parties for adventures. There is like one point where you see a group of free mages sitting there kind of shouting, looking for a swordsman, looking for a frontline combat.
But I mean, as you said about the people like shouting about the fish, I want to look over and see if they look any menacingly like they've been attacking people, you know? Attacking boats.
This is also one of the things that's going to come back every time.
Yeah, it is. Tell you what, I'm going to do this roll publicly. /roll 1. D4, you'll be fine. Odds. This is a fish that has gotten the news to attack boats and he's looking menacingly. Evens, this is just a fish that is just pretty much dead to the world look. Oh, I forgot to put my... Evens, it's a normal fish. This one's not gotten the news to attack boats.
Ah, dear.
It does not have battle damage.
It does not have battle damage, you're right.
I'll learn, eventually.
We'll find them. They're out there.
Somewhere.
I can just imagine one of those celebrations that or festivals where people make little paper boats and set them on the river. And just a whole fish just annihilating them.
Oh dear.
This is the memory of my grandma.
But yeah, the Moe village is very much still bustling, just as you left it. Are you wanting to stay, have a look around for a bit, wanting to carry straight on? What would you like to do?
Straight through, whirlwind speed. Absolute harassment.
Yeah, there wasn't an Adventurers Guild in this place, was there?
No, the Adventurers Guilds only exist in the major cities. So, Cray, Navara, Lumina, Mistland, Neo, and Ironworm. They are the only locations with Adventurers Guilds.
That Mistland one must be very, very quiet.
Why?
Is Mistland? No, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later.
No, there was a bunch of magic items from what I remember. No, there is a bunch of magic item merchants from what I remember.
Various things, yes.
Do we
Hey,
just
right,
want
we
to
have magic
go
stones
through?
we can sell.
Yeah, we're just going through. We're not stopping.
Go.
Aww.
Yeah, in fact, we're not stopping.
Okay.
This is a direct connection to Navarro. There will be no stops.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the carriage at all times.
For those that would be listening out just to see if they hear anything distinctive, can I have perception checks?
Sure.
Yeah, I think Averille is actively just focused on getting this car.
That's an 18.
I'm too focused on the fish at the minute.
There's the low roll.
Haiton and Bergai, is
Okay,
that
this is your first roll, right?
I will say, is that your first roll?
That was my first
Oh yeah,
roll.
that was my first roll. Fuck.
Give me a moment.
What's mine? I did a couple. I was sick.
Wow, it's even worse.
So yeah, 18.
So, yeah, Hayes, you just hear all the shouting I said before. Haiton, you don't really hear much. Like, you just hear noise. You know what I mean? It's like you can't make sense of anything. It's just a lot of shouting. You can't discern anything. Then the guy. Amongst all of it, you also hear some people trying to give out cries for help, approaching some of the adventurers and stuff. mentioning like the brother's gone lost, family members. You hear one person trying to plead that the fact their cat is stuck in a tree. And you...
No cat stuck in a tree.
Yeah, you hear vague whispers of apparently there's been goblin sightings at the bridge leading to Navarra.
Specifically the goblin setting on the bridge, I will mention to the party that, like, I've heard that.
Okay.
Please tell me we just ride past a cat stuck in a tree and he doesn't even say anything about it.
Can I also point out something, by the way? I've just realised, so we commandeered this coach from a person that was against us back in the day from this village, and we're now riding through basically in a stolen carriage. Just want to point that out.
Technically abandoned.
An abandoned carriage.
Technically.
I don't know. I think he didn't, like, give us it.
Listen, we
he
fixed that
ran.
carriage.
He ran because everyone was like, I can fix it.
We fixed that cat in broad daylight. Nobody questioned us.
Nobody questioned it at all. As for the seeing a cat in a tree, let's see. Let's do a D4 again. On an odds, it's on the exit that you're all leaving through. On an evens, it's on the other exit that you didn't take. Well, one of the other exits anyway. That's a 1, so that's an odd. So yeah, you pass by a tree and Bergai sees a cat in it. Knowing full well it's someone asking about the cat stuck in a tree.
Does he say anything about it?
You can say something.
He does say something like, that's not
Cool, Averille actively just stops the car.
Well, you don't even need to stop it. I sent Seraph just to pick it up and set it on the ground.
Okay. Keeps going.
actively doing good deeds as we're just riding through.
I can just imagine Sarah picking up this cat, setting it on the ground, the cat looking around, and then running back up the tree.
Yep.
What I will say is, Bergai, with that high perception, what you all notice afterwards, you get far enough away, but you do see a woman kind of walking out the village with the group of adventurers. She was kind of asking to help her, as one of them was a caster. And you see her pick up the cat, snuggle it and stuff, and you don't hear anything, you're too far away, but you see the gesture of the caster being like, yeah. And you watch her give them a bag of gold.
Wow! Wow! It's lucky I didn't see that. I would be getting down to go and talk to them.
No, you.
Okay. So, on this idea of travel, what I got there, but we'll see what that's like. So, okay. With the rate of the, as you've been going with the horses, you managed to get just up to you in the distance. You are starting to see this big bridge that you'll have to take to cross over to get to Navarra.
What's it made out of?
It is made out of stone and small bits of metal for structure. As going off my maps,
all you said before is big, and I'm like, that's not a description.
I'll put it this way: going off my maps, thing that we did of, like, you know, when we got day travel and stuff, everything set up. It's gonna on foot. It would take an entire day to cross this bridge.
Holy.
Bridge, god damn.
Yeah.
It's a very big bridge.
Yep.
It's like Golden Gate Bridge. Big.
It's a very, very large river. Yeah, so you reach one end of the... Huh?
That's bigger than the Golden Gate Bridge. What?
Hey, it's how things working here. Don't worry, 'cause the bridge on the other side, if you go that way, is also a day's travel on foot. Just where the lands were, right? That one's just under a day. I'm actually checking all these bridges. So the bridge that was up near Crane stuff that you took to get towards the forest, on foot, that's a half a day's bridge travel. Bridges are big here.
Would they at least have a rest stop halfway along the bridge with a bar and a tavern?
Just a bridge tavern?
Exactly.
No,
So
we are in Bridge City. There are houses all along the side of it.
Which also does mean technically when Hayes travelled originally to Lumina, he spent an entire day travelling on this bridge.
Walking, walking, walking. I'm walking over there.
But yeah, so sun's coming down. You're pretty much about to reach the start of this bridge. Again, where there's probably been some goblin sightings.
I should always goblins.
Oh, there's goblins.
So this is a big river then.
Oh, it's a very big river. Very big.
Are there any boats on it?
Can you even call it a river at this point?
Yeah, it's more like a giant.
It's a channel.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the picture of the map and stuff. Literally,
Are there boats in this channel?
if you look at the picture that Thomsen put up in the maps channel, it's literally that bridge that's right between Tyre and Tallandale. That's the bridge that you reach.
Yes, that's literally like we're going across like a big ass boat.
Mm-hmm.
I really should update that picture.
What do you
So,
mean update it?
But back to my original question: are there boats?
There's a few boats, mostly fishing boats.
Are they getting attacked by the fish?
That was always the question.
There is boats, but there is no fishermen. The boats look like fishing boats.
The fish killed them.
No. The boats are up on shore. Do you want to go and investigate them?
Not really.
There's a grand total of 4 boats. Like I say, there's 4 boats there. They look like fishing boats. There's no fishermen.
Right, so we're at the start of the bridge.
Yes.
Right.
And it's currently like coming nightfall.
Right, this is where we're going to like try and find place to camp next to the bridge.
We're not going to do the whole rolls thing. I was just doing this at a one-time thing. We can discuss it after session if you like that system or not. So for now, it's just going to be like a basic kind of thing of set up camp as normal. If we if we like the system that we did there, we'll do it from next session onwards. I just want to do it once to kind of give you all an idea of taste.
I'm just not letting us take advantage of getting advantageable rolls.
Oh, no, I'm happy to I'm happy to do it constantly. Just I didn't want to hey, here's a new system. Get used to it. Rest of the session.
I was taking the piss.
I've got the gizmo making a very sad song in the kitchen.
You'll like the system until you get disadvantaged because we made a very shitty camp.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there is 3 outcomes. There is success, partial success, and failed. And the failed one, I'll just read the end bit, like, you know, where it says, like, so what you gain advantage on the first roll of your next, as of the next morning. The failed ones, the last ones is until their next rest.
Long rest or short rest?
It just says until their next rest.
Immediately takes a short rest.
Yeah. So you set up camp here. What are you gonna do? You gonna look around?
We should try and see if we can spot the goblins, I'd say.
Yeah.
Fine.
Seraph, be my eyes in the sky.
Get Sarah to do a perception check.
Yes. Extras.
I will be
Sarah.
patrolling around on the ground.
Perception check from you.
Senses. Passive perception is plus 15.
Careful of that rock. I want to trip over it.
Ah, there we go. Perception plus 3. I don't even know what that rolled is in between two. Okay, 15.
15.
Seraph.
Seraph manages to spot some goblins. Just a little bit upstream. Far enough that you couldn't notice them immediately because there's kind of like bushes between you and them. But the other thing that Seraph will also notice, all the goblins are looking pretty bruised up.
Did they touch the water? Or were in a boat?
There is also a very makeshift boat made out of leaves next to them and plenty of fish next to them.
Doing God's work.
A menace to Goblin society wherever they sail.
Yeah, I did a roll there afterwards to see, like, oh, let's see if fish attacked anything nearby. And obviously I already said about goblins being nearby, and I rolled a nat 20. I'm like, well, I guess they attacked the goblins. Yeah, you find some goblins that have been attacked by fish. Some very dedicated to the cause that they're now on land. And dead. Like, they've suffocated, but they were dedicated.
Damn, Adam.
Okay, so guys, I have some news, and you're not going to believe this. So the goblins are just upstream, and they were in a fight with the fish.
No!
With fish?
Yes.
Why would they in a fight with
Now,
fish?
the fish seem to have lost the fight. There's quite a few of them on land and dead. But the goblins are quite bruised up.
I mean, let's go finish them off, but more fish.
Hey, it's free food for us tonight.
The service will not be forgotten in our belly.
I mean, if you've not been there too long.
When you get to the scene of the goblins, you'll see one goblin that is a little further up. He's a bit where the fish are next to, where they've clearly dived out of the water. A lot of just like black bruises over his body of where they've clearly just kind of dived out and headbutted him type of thing, with quite a bit of impact behind. You'll see one goblin barely on the shore with little tiny bits of flesh missing from his ankles. And you will see a goblin.
Is there one trying to pull a crab out from its loincloth?
You will also just kind of see a goblin somewhat hanging off the boat, and this goblin is missing its eyes.
Oh god! Is there any goblins that look unharmed?
No,
Alright.
there was only
Is there
3
any
of them.
goblin that look? There's only 3 of them, okay.
Just 3 of them?
There was just 3 goblins. It's a small enough boat for 3 goblins.
Oh, yes, okay, that can work. I want to Oh, I want to do it, but it's evil. Should I do it?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay,
Would Haiton do it?
that's the question. It's goblins. Cast Thaumaturgy to create a phantom sound, to create the sound of an angry wheel.
PTSD, but for goblins, I guess.
I mean, would they not detect us at that point since it's 30 feet cast range?
What is the cast range? I have to get going.
Thaumaturgy is 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so we'd have to get within 30 feet of them. Well, actually, I only have to get within 30 feet of the ocean, or the water. Because that's where it's going to be originating from.
Yeah, true.
What I will say is, from what you can see, you can only deter movement from one goblin. Like, you can only see, like, the chest rising and lowering of breathing from one goblin.
Alright, I'm gonna tell Seraph to keep an eye out in case it's a trap.
Okay.
It's a trap.
So, if something else runs out of those bushes towards us while we investigate, he will alert me.
That is fair.
Let's go investigate. Who he's coming with?
I am.
Sweet.
I will.
I was going to keep down the fort with the wagon, right? It'll be fine.
Okay. You get close. And there is immediate... When you get close enough to be noticed, you just start hearing very panic breathing from this one goblin, the one that's like got black bruises all over him. And upon seeing you specifically, Haiton...
Because I'm a fish man?
Yeah. Not another fish! Not another fish! No! No! And you watch him turn over and panic, start running on all fours and run. He just runs in the opposite direction of you.
And I fire a guiding bolt through.
I'm glad you did, because I didn't want to.
Yeah, roll to hit.
He's running. Cool. 18.
It's weird to see them running away from fish.
Yeah, you hit, and it is the final blow. He wasn't on much HP. The other two are dead from blood loss.
I don't know what you've unleashed into these waters, but I don't think I ever want to go sailing.
Fish that hates goblins, it seems.
I want to know how
I
to
think
travel from luckily not.
Sister. Hey, God, didn't we say after we fix these things we're going on a boat?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we can persuade the fish to leave us alone.
I mean, we had the general in our party. I'm sure they could figure something out.
Yes.
Yeah, Haiton.
I'm gonna look into the. I'm gonna look over at the channel and see are there any fish watching.
Bro, when you look into the channel, are you near the boat?
I mean, I'm standing where the goblins were.
So you're near the boat. As you kind of look into the channel to see if there's any fish nearby, all of a sudden, one just kind of dives up and kind of slaps you with its tail.
Wow, the disrespect. You want to take that on?
I want. I don't know what I need to roll for this, but I want to high five the fish as a staff. I want to have a moment with the fish. What the fuck do I roll for that? Just straight dex? Acrobatics? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. In fact, no, we'll make it dex. Dex. Give me a dex.
Please don't ever say dex repeatedly back together again. Because it sounds like, we'll make it dex.
Yes, give me a sex roll, please. One moment.
Cat being the problem.
Disappeared on stream. Just faded into a creeper. Oh no.
He's gone.
He's been swallowed, chat.
Yes.
Adam has unleashed hell on this world.
He did.
So how did you derail the campaign? I spoke to fish.
I gave fish an order, and they are very good about it.
They did the order. It's just not worked out for everyone else.
He returns from the darkness.
He fell off the banister, but it sounded like he fell like off the banister down the side of the stairs. Gizmo's taken to wanting to sleep on the banister in my house. A banister where one side of it is the landing, the other side is the stairs.
Oh.
And he's been falling a lot recently, and I'm pretty sure he's just fallen on the side of the stairs.
Oh. Is he okay?
He's fine. He hissed at me, but he's fine.
He hissed at you for doing what he wanted to do. God damn it, yes.
Yeah.
Just cat being cat.
You know what? Giz got special.
Yeah.
Got
But yeah,
special mentions.
But yeah, what was the last thing? High-fiving the fish?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so this fish is clearly going to slap you in the face, and you manage to move out of the way and turn to a high five.
I then give it a thumbs up and walk away from the shore.
As you go to walk away, the fish pokes its head out and sprays water into the back of your head.
That's fine. I'm a fish man. I like water.
Most likely the moment happens, just like, oh, nice.
Well, all the goblins are dead, so time to get some goblin ears, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the cart. Wait for you guys there.
I'll just cut an ear off from each of the goblins.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stuff
the
them
other
in the
bows.
bag and take them with us.
Was this past the other boats that were pulled up on land?
Will it pass it?
Like, no, like, was the goblins hiding past those, like the normal
Yeah,
boats
they will
that were
pass
just-
those boats, yes.
Yeah. So on the way back, I just want to inspect the boats on the way to see, like, do they have damage from fishes? Just like cursory glance.
You see all the boats have damage to the underside of them. You see one has a hole, and the others structurally damaged to the point where they can't float anymore.
But not only have we
Revolution of
ruined...
the fish.
Not
Hey,
my fault.
what have you done?
Rise of the continent of fish.
I'm gonna call out to Victor and get him over here.
Got out to the what?
Call out to Haiton.
Oh.
Oh wow, you're getting called out.
What do you want?
You need to stop the fish. Like, it's threatening the fisherman is threatening everybody. Sure, it killed the goblins just now, but I mean, look at these boats. They can't even sail anymore.
I mean, we assume these belong to fishermen. They could have come from the cave.
Why would they come ashore here if they're trying to smuggle things? Why would they come ashore right next to a very traveled route?
On top of that, we said it affects the fishermen. There was fish in the market.
You never checked the quality of the fish?
No, but he said fresh caught today, so...
They'd say that even if they were caught me yesterday, just to get ready.
I'm just saying.
No, he just worked out he doesn't need a boat anymore. He just needs to stand near the shoreline with something that looks like a boat and a big net. Just go straight into it.
I mean, one thing about that, but at some point there'll be no more fish left in the water, so they just keep suiciding themselves on the boats.
I want to point out, I'm not the only person in the world that can talk to fish.
But you gave their order.
You started this.
Just to let you know, if you're referring to me, I can't talk to fish, Adam.
No, I'm referring to like all of Mistland.
I was aware it was referencing.
Once we finally arrive at Mistland, it's just a war zone. The city against the fish.
So it's the one peaceful zone, because they're the only ones that can talk to the fish and talk them down.
There's also no boats, because we don't need boats.
No, but the humans do when they come to visit.
No, that's on them.
There's no humans in Mistland anymore.
What, is Mistland just Fishman Island?
No, it's many races. It's just underwater.
Exactly the point I was making earlier. The guild must be very quiet, considering
I like to imagine there's a deep sea elevator, like right in the middle of the fucking lake.
I like to imagine it's a bit like Naboo, where they have to get like specialized, like magical sort of things to breathe underwater.
You're not far off.
Oh,
I imagine the center of the city, it's like the main capital part, is just like a massive air bubble, and then it's, everywhere else in the city is just underwater.
Anyway,
So, you're having to go at Haiton about this, and Haiton's not taking responsibility.
See, I'm trying to figure out a way to get them to stop attacking the fishermen and discriminate only against the evil people.
Fucking rock fish are pretty dope.
I mean,
Yeah.
would fishermen not be considered the evil people for fish anyway?
Exactly.
Catching them?
Only attack the evil people. You took my brother.
vengeance!
I mean, I could tell them to only attack things, but then that just fucks over the thief things.
The thing is, how would they know who's on a boat? Like, would they be able to see? Would they actually be able to see who's on the boat before they have to attack it? I think it's better if you just get them to not attack boats again at all, but at the same point, if you just keep this going, the fishermen will be done and nobody else will be sailing, so I guess, congratulations, you solved the smuggling issue underwater. Just be careful when some of the fishes rats you out as the one who gave the order.
Just waits for the day when a boat goes to leave Draconia for Lunaria and a big giant whale starts attacking it.
It's okay. If there's boats going between Lunaria and going between...
I could tell them to go to Mistland for the next orders. They can talk to fish a lot easier than I can. I can only convey simple ideas.
You conveyed an amazing idea to them here.
On top of that, I was going to say the boats traveling between like Lunaria and here are probably like have very, very high ranked adventurers on them a lot of the time.
Yeah, but fighting fish on the ocean's depths and
Lightning bolt.
It's okay, guys. We've got some really high level adventurers coming from Lunar to help us with our demon problem. What's that? They just got killed at sea?
The boat never showed
because
up.
a dragon turtle attacked.
Well, I guess now we know why the old party's returning.
Guys, look, if Lumi has took off after Avatar a lot in this campaign, there could be giant sea turtles. So, just bear that in mind.
Speaking of which, I need to watch the new Avatar movie. It's now out on Paramount.
I need to see it as
Way of
well.
water or Ash?
Huh?
And no, it's a whole new movie.
Oh, it's a whole new movie. It's the Avatar team, like it's Aang and stuff. So it takes it's
that thing.
yeah,
Right.
like it's fully out.
I was thinking of the other one. Sorry.
I've been getting clips. I've been getting clips on TikTok about it and stuff. And one clip that came up that's like it's pretty much at the start of the movie, which is funny, is like Aang figuring out like trouble and he tries to like recruit the old team Avatar back together. So he sends out like letters to everyone, and it suddenly puts you in the Fire Nation, and it's clear like the Fire Lord having a meeting with everyone. One guy comes interrupting in, and like everyone else is like, "How rude of you! Would you do this?" And like Fire Lord's, only one person would dare do this. It's from the Avatar, right? He's like, yeah, we'll read it. And he's like, the guy doesn't want to. He's like, read it. It's like, yo, hot man, how are things in the Fireland? Is that annoying Chamberman still there that you don't like? And the Chamberman's there in the background like, what the fuck, bro?
That is bloody brilliant.
Like,
I just realized.
That's one of the cool things I've seen. Like, I've seen multiple different things, but I just need to watch the movie, honestly.
I need to watch that too. Jesus
I
Christ,
need
it
to
sounds
read
good.
this. Hold on. Yep, that's there. Is it in my inventory? It is in my inventory. Okay, what would that be? I think Dex.
What are you doing there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, let's see.
Should I be working?
I'm gonna let him figure out before we figure out camp.
20.
I think we all should be worried.
Okay, I'm going to roll this. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Last time half the party
Plus
disappeared
two.
when you said that.
Okay, so it's a 19 total. I'm using my calligraphy set to draw a pirate flag.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
Piracy?
I'm then going to walk into the water and speak to the fish again and tell them only attack boats that have something like this on it.
So how blurred is the ink the moment it touches the water?
Oh no!
And I said I'm walking into it, I didn't say I'm fully submerging myself in it.
just the idea of like the moment he walks in holding a flag. You're now a boat.
Attack this flag. It's a white flag. I was like, uh-oh. Somebody surrenders the fish start attacking.
Yeah, the fish managed to understand you. They set off and they go.
Well, now we've dealt with a pirate problem. Great, let's go!
Alright.
I love the way you
Yes.
turned this from like all the rogues that like were sailing with like the souls to pirates and just pirates.
Yep. If I keep it this way, they're going to keep attacking innocent people.
It's the best we have, I think, and the best we're ever gonna get.
At least now, if they try to use pirates for smuggling, they're getting fucked.
I will say there is one thing that you did different last time.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this group of fish attacking pirates.
You've literally formed just this group to attack pirates.
Excellent.
Okay, right.
Listen, for all intents and
This works
purposes,
on
this
anything
is
with a
fine.
swim speed. Is there a crab that heard my earlier statement? Yes, I'm telling it to pass it on to everyone else.
Listen, from
Yeah,
his
sure.
perspective, he wouldn't have noticed that. The command weren't complete. So for him, it's like, yeah, I guess it's solved as well as we can.
Yeah,
Not
probably.
knowing that, they won't be sharing that message. So like, these guys won't attack, but everybody else is still like, oh shit.
Welcome to the world news of Kodakia. Recent outbreaks of fish attacking all boats, but this one group refuses to attack anything other than pirates.
We've been trying to get a commentary.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Translation below. We were told to only attack pirates by this person.
Describe how he looks.
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy that just recently saved us all?
You get chased by paparazzi, but I'm gonna have a fun time.
Yes, so time for camp. Who would like first watch?
I'll take it.
Anyone like to go with him?
Sure, I'll go with him.
Okay.
I'll take the second watch.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Anyone else like to take second watch? As well as Saul.
Thinks if Frina wants to take second watch. Oh, not the Frina. Fuck.
Raine? Oh, Nyla.
Nyla.
And
I
for,
think Souls, we should get a deep insight to Soul's character.
and for third watch,
Well,
Averille? Raine, are you joining for third watch or not?
Not at the minute, no. I'm down. Like, I'm having very bad heartburn right now.
I didn't realise a water Genasi could get heartburn.
What can I say?
except you're welcome.
Okay.
Well, you
So we
discover
get
something
two
new every
things.
day.
We got two people insights in one watch.
Right. So, Hayes and Haiton, you're up for first watch.
Gonna summon Seraph and perch him in a tree. So I can use his passive perception because it's better than mine.
I mean, you already had Seraph out to watch the bushes, right? Oh no, that's when you were going to investigate. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything the two of you'd like to discuss?
I mean, we just discussed the fish, so I don't really want to bring that up again. No.
So do you like fish?
Not when you try to murder me.
I gotta check my inventory. Okay. How much do you think we'll get for the crystals and mana flowers?
Would I have an inkling of that?
The crystals and mana flowers? You wouldn't have an inkling yourself, but you were told. I believe the party is aware that they can bring a pretty price tag as they are very valuable. The crystals, especially.
Yeah, but isn't that in the refined version when we have them unrefined? Or
Refined is what they use. The crystals is what they pay for.
yes, but I guess those who make them refined also sell them on to somebody else.
They can do and stuff, but it's also like getting good quality crystals. Because the better the quality of the crystal, the better the refine can be, and more usage.
But the quality we have is stupidly high from what I remember.
Yeah, because we have multi-connection with mana.
It's a triple overlay.
I have no idea what they'll offer for it, but I'm sure it'll be high.
I plan on selling the majority of them and putting the funds into the party fund.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't have any gear you feel like you wanted made with one of them?
There is, which is why I want to keep one. Well, one or two. But, yeah. I also need more armor, so I'm definitely selling one to buy myself armor.
Understandable. I mean, I guess if we all need more gold, we can always go back. They haven't started mining the cave themselves. I feel like once we turn into quest, the Adventurers Guild is going to start sending out people to mine the cave.
Yeah.
You think they're going to stumble over the giant pit? Because we didn't cover up the holes. So there is just explode warfort in the ground.
With a countdown.
That's going to be fun to find out. Oh well. Guess we just need to listen to the rumor mill.
See, at least I tried to clean up my mistake with the fish. Bergai still hasn't even tried to clean up his mistake.
It just happened 2 days ago. I doesn't even know what he does with his arm half the time. Better or worse, I guess.
You think I know what I do with my mouth?
Good point. Fair point. And again, what am I doing? I'm just following along.
Same, to be fair. I tried to help and end up teleporting us. Like, it's... I don't want to be the guy that only just kills things. But it seems like my only role in this party seems to be the sword and shield, really. Seraph is more useful than I am.
I mean, have you thought about learning healing?
I don't think that's even possible for me.
The divine
I have to change my entire patron to do that.
Life can give you many options. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be able to heal people. That's what you want.
Like, honestly, when it comes to magic, I'm kind of just winging it. I know water, so that's where I seem to get my best results from.
Like a bathtub of water over a ghoul? I know
That wasn't me, that was Raine.
Yes, but I just find it funny.
What about you? Is there anything specific about magic that you find easier than others?
Find it easier? No. It's kind of weird.
How does it feel when you heal people?
There's not really a feeling to it. It's just more of like, I just want to help people. Like, that's just been my entire life of, I don't want people to fight if it can be avoided. I'd rather avoid conflict at all, but know that some fights must be taken. And for me, it was also just the fear of loss, so I'd rather keep people alive and strike first if need be, but in the end, it's just I heal both people I know and people I don't know. Like, life sometimes becomes too precious, and I find it sad if people lose it way before it's meant to be. So,
For me, my magic has like two sides to it. Like you've got the water aspect, which makes me feel more at home. I feel more comfortable with it. And you've got the more draconic aspect, which makes me feel energized, powerful. It's weird.
Yeah, for me it's like that there's two sides of the same coin. And kind of a gift, I guess, from having both Murakumo and Nubatama as my Patreons. It's just that was always the want to save. Sometimes the best way to save somebody is either to take a life or to cheat, fool, lie, deceive. Sometimes when you lived on the street in an orphanage, it's just you steal because what else was there to do sometimes? What else did you want? Sometimes you protect others by lying, and it's just I walk a path that I don't even know where the next step is supposed to go, but I take it and I trust that somebody's guiding me. I just wish I sometimes knew where I was going myself. But I at least know that I'll do what I can, as long as I can.
So you said about stealing.
Yes?
Were you a bit of a delinquent when you were a child?
Yes. It's the orphanage was nice and all, but sometimes they just didn't have stuff for you to do, and then you're just on your own. And if you ever need a set of thieves' tools, I am carrying in a hidden pocket.
I don't need that.
Oh, for sure. Or if you need somebody to break you out, hit me up.
My orphanage, it was nice and it was bad. The people there were nice, but the era it was in was horrible. So, starting a gang to steal scraps of food was kind of the only way to survive, really. What turned you from your life of delinquency, though?
It was the orphanage. It was run by the Church of Murakumo. So it just kind of... The teaching just came, like, they caught me. I got in trouble with vendors. It's just normal stupid kid stuff. When you're not fitting in anywhere and you're just kind of drifting around on the street. So the church gave me a purpose. They gave me some work. I even used that as an excuse to learn first aid. Great way to treat your comrades after a fist fight against other kids on the street. Being suddenly the person who knows how to treat others' wounds. Just the natural way.
So if a church was for you, like the army was for me.
Yeah, I guess. I've enjoyed the peace and quiet of Talendale. Like, there weren't threats that I know of, at least. Like, sure, there was the thieves' guilds, there was the small things, but when you don't interact with them, you just let them pass by. It's nice and quiet. People didn't want to start up trouble unless you had something they wanted. They just hide everything away.
And you said we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Hey, you started up the conversation. I'm not great at starting, but I'll talk forever. It's always nice having quality conversations.
Okay. Do you done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to check. Going on to
one
our
question.
Yep.
Well, I can't quite formulate it how I want, so it'll come in a later point.
Okay. Going into our second watch. So you get woken up. You're by yourself. Give us a bit of insight to what's going on in Bergai's mind right now, what he's feeling, what his worries are, what he's excited for, anxious, all that kind of stuff. Where is Bergai currently?
I would say he is sort of curious as to sort of the information he's obtained recently, contained like specifically about the Warforged, learning a bit more about how the energy and such can flow through him and his arms, how everything's sort of circuit with the talk of the ley lines. He's a bit anxious or like worried about, I would say, the Dragon Serenade being the first party to ever be invited in, talk to straight up Dragon Gods. And, like, how's it gonna go? Is the focus gonna be shifted away from what's important? Are people gonna start dilly-dallying in the middle of anything? It's like, just in general, just really know how to feel about being invited to such an important meeting.
Ah. Your watch goes by uneventful, leading into our third watch of chaos.
Oh,
Give us a bit of an insight during this watch of where Averille's at in her state of mind, what she's feeling, worried about, and all that.
Averille is still slightly annoyed that what happened like 2 days ago, soon free party members just randomly disappearing. That is still a sore fucking spot. We just learned important information and they're gone. She is anxious about the Dragon Serenade, if her family is safe. She doesn't know if the letter has yet arrived or not. Just there's this worry that it might something have happened. She's excited to go to city she hasn't been. She's excited to see the Dragon Gods. And she's just happy to be useful.
Okay.
And more than just gathering material.
Okay. Your watch goes by uneventful, and the sun begins to rise. Dawn approaches once again. You all get a long rest.
Ooh, I got my spell slot back.
As dawn approaches, Averille would do a small prayer to... I don't know how to pronounce the name of the Dragon God of Earth.
Yeah, don't worry, it is a hard one. I butcher it every time with my dyslexia, it's fine. I just want to get it in front of me. Ansufar.
Yeah.
As
Ansufar.
A-I-N space S-O-P-H space A-U-R.
Why did you make the name so hard, Louis?
Yeah.
She... Fancy names. It's shiny.
But yeah, Averille would do a small prayer. Specifically before the others are awake, because reasons for herself.
And what does the prayer entail?
Just wishing for a good harvest and hunt for her family. For herself to have a good hunt, that the nature might heal from this attack.
For what it's worth, the best person that actually has a chance of pronouncing this is actually probably Trevor, by the way, because it is from Cardfight.
What is it again?
Mel pronounces it as A so far.
Have a spelling of it somewhere.
Yeah, send me the spelling.
I'm about to send it in, don't worry. There you go. That is the spelling of it. AIN space SOPH space AUR.
This is a card fight card?
Yeah, it might be. Pretty sure it's a card fight card. I'm trying to think where I got it from. The majority of these I got from Card Fight, I believe. Yeah, it is a Card Fight card. Literally, Ouroboros Dragon, Ainsum for R. It's a Neonectar. It's a Forest Dragon.
And Sophia. Probably.
And Sophia. There we go. That's probably how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
But, boom. Yeah. Like I say, it's Card Fight.
It's a lot more than just card fight.
Arbor Australian and Sophia. Yeah.
Well, now it's more than card fight.
Yeah, majority of these dragon names came from Card Fight. He was like the only flippin' Earth Forest Dragon thing I could find at the time when I was doing all this.
For the first part of that, I'm immediately reminded of Angel Goon. The last part, I'm thinking more like Aura.
Fair.
Well, the middle part, it could be soft, could be soph, could be whatever, I don't know.
Why don't you just have a phonetic language? That would make it so much easier.
It would be.
Look, he's the only
English is a language that has
complicated-
words spelled exactly the same but have different pronunciations. Like read and red.
Look, he is the only complicated one. The rest of them are fine.
And you will suffer from it from the entire campaign.
Yes.
The god has an alarm. He's changing name.
Yeah, so you do your little prayer. Camp starts to wake up. Anything people would like to do during the morning before setting off for travels?
I mean, before we do set off, I'm going to take another dose of the medicine.
Lucky
Continue
you.
preserving food.
Okay.
Averille is eating her dried turkey that she has.
Okay.
Ace just wants more of a preparation for the trip. Will be finding the book that he's gotten from Eric of the Dictionary of the Ancient.
He's getting was that preparation, I heard?
Yeah, like finding the book he got from Eric.
Yeah,
So he'll
okay.
be reading it during the trip. And absolutely trying out a spell across the bridge.
You're trying out a spell?
Across the bridge once we're going, yes.
Okay. Fair.
Suddenly, there's no bridge.
I mean, I sure hope it doesn't go that bad.
It depends on what he does, because I've given him like an entire dictionary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say an entire dictionary. A good
basic.
foundation one.
This is where we find out that he has dyslexia and thinks it's meteor swam instead of meteor swarm.
Joke's on you, I received this
She's
from a
will
dyslexic.
enjoy it, I promise.
Listen, joke's on you, I received this from a dyslexic. I hope they understand what they wrote.
No, the
And
dyslexic
all of
just
a
has to
sudden, you
quick.
see swimming meteors coming out of the water.
The dyslexic just has to pull it up himself, just so when you try to do anything, I can look up. Okay. So, are you ready to set off?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me animal handling.
12. If it takes a little bit longer, it's fine. We did a lot distance.
We're ahead of the curve.
We're ahead of schedule, yeah.
Well, maybe on schedule because of the delay, but we'll be fine.
It's
So, with the knowledge that you'd probably gain from Haze, you are traveling at a pretty normal speed. You haven't got the same oomph as yesterday. But
It's a bridge, it's cobblestone, it could be a bit uneven. Let's not break the horse's leg.
Not my plan.
you will be aware by the end of the day, you will be reaching the outskirts of Navarra.
Ooh, that means I can feel low energy. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that.
Please don't. Please just keep your hands and feet inside the cart at all times.
Which means with a little bit extra travel, you'll actually be in the city of Navarra by the end of the day.
So we're now in the realm of the dragon goddess of Navarra, yeah?
I'll say this for the sake of you, because you do have the knowledge. So the city of Navarra was obviously the realm of the dragon god Navarra, but obviously due to her sacrifice a very long time ago, it was Murakumo who decided to take up the mantle of reigning over the city, in place of her to try and keep the balance going. And this region is known as...
It's gonna be so fun when Shay decides to come here and be like, hey, this is my seat. And everyone has to accept because she is the incarnation of her. I'm like, okay.
But
I apparently
dish mine now.
I apparently don't have this picture. I mean, probably in maps, right? Nope, it's not in maps. Okay, it's somewhere on my PC. I've not got it set up in my Obsidian.
Oh yeah, the name of all the regions.
Yeah.
Lumi did a god special.
Let me say something you thought you prepared ages ago. Apparently did not.
You posted it once, but I think it might have just been in the player chat, so it's probably ancient.
I also think it was in the other Discord.
That it could also be.
Could have been.
Alright, stranger.
Strange.
Don't mind the giggles.
I'm not gonna lie. I was debating if they were giggles or cries.
Yeah, same.
Nah, they were giggles. It was the obvious.
She's giggling. She's giggling. She's watching Jackass is why.
The new,
yeah,
the
here we go.
Here's the noise.
So, the regions. So where Zoros rolls over in the northern region of Draconia is the Galvantic region. The area where Nubatama reaches over, which includes that of Moe village, where you've just left, is the Dusk region. The central island alone in Draconia is the Gale region. To the northwestern side, where the volcanoes are, is the Blaze region. Down where the Keat as the southern eastern part, where the Wyvern's Keep is, and Mistland is the Aqua region, and then as you've got the hilly, foresty area of the southern west of the Terra region.
So we're going into the Gale.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Instead of touching anything, I will just be taking a meditative, sit inside the carriage. Try to do like an aura sense of the air.
The car explodes.
We all just tackle him as soon as he starts meditating.
No!
Take cover!
Give me Arcana.
that am I? It's just straight 11.
Straight 11.
Straight 11. Do not have any modifiers.
You feel like as where like normally you can feel like magic no matter where you are. Here you feel it stronger in that of the wind itself. It almost feels like all the wind in this region's kind of going in one direction. Like they're all like, no matter whereabouts, like from you, like it feels like it's pulling towards the city, but it also feels like there's like the bit like, even though it's just slightly different angles, like they're all kind of pulling towards it.
Right,
But then it also just slightly feels you can feel something else there. A slight faintness of like a different type of magic, like aura-wise. You would probably assume that this is probably Murakumo's like kind of aura, since she looks after this region now, with your knowledge that you got from the God of Truth.
Gotcha. Sure. You know, that's all he wanted.
Okay.
And he will do what he's done every single time we've entered a new region. He will recenter his energy, as always, which he does in every region.
That's fair. Thomsen.
Yes.
What spell are we gonna try here?
I mean, the thing is, I don't know, like, does it have to be actual spells, or can I, like, conjure up random stuff?
You can do something random.
Because what you said to me is, like, I looked up, like, some of the spells, and they just don't exist. I'm like, huh, alright.
No. I know they don't.
Is it?
So, no, at least now to try to figure out if I can even, like, control the power, we'll be trying to make a Sphere of Darkness.
Sphere of Darkness.
Yes.
So let's see.
Nuba Ball.
I was about to say Nuba Ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just focus it on my hand, like channeling it into the hand.
Roll me Arcana.
Got it. That's a 12.
12. Okay. So with that, you hold out your hand, with the understanding of the words you've read of what you tried to do, and try to, as a way that you would, acting in a way that you would normally cast a spell, you go to channel the magic, and are you trying to be discreet when you say this, or are you just kind of saying it clearly to the party so the party will hear you?
I'm just saying it out loud. I'm not like, I don't even, I'm sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, so I'm just trying to say it out loud here.
So, as you do this and you get ready and you feel ready to release the spell, the party, you all just hear him say, not shouting, but loud enough and clear, Nuba Ball.
They look over there like, what's going on?
And it's almost like for a brief moment, everyone's shadows suddenly suck up into the palm of your hand, form a brief sphere, and then it just, within the same second of forming, just kind of breaks in your hand.
Oh.
I turn back down to the Not right now. Not right now. I turn back down to the book. I'm gonna try something else. Because I can.
Someone's having fun here.
Oh.
Just imagine like Haiton talking to him, being like, "What are you trying to do?" And then he just like immediately looks back at the book.
Alright. My next spell will be
For my next trick,
for my next magic trick. I'm gonna try and cast a light wind. No idea what it does, but I don't know. It's gonna create a rainbow. Who knows?
So,
Solas,
holding your hand out.
and just projecting it forward, like over the side of the bridge.
Yep, everyone kind of stares at you again. Roll me an Arcana check.
Twelve again.
12 again.
Consistency.
Consistent indeed.
And this time, with the idea of just trying, like she was trying to like kind of a breeze, right?
Well, the Solas is of course the light, so like I'm trying to. I was thinking about doing it with darkness, like making a dark shadow move or something, but
Like, don't forget
if
to
I
look
just-
into the meanings and stuff. Like that is part of how
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
form this. So, like, if you're just trying to do the like from what you described there, if you're just trying to do a breeze, it's just wind here.
yeah, but like here's not a breeze because again, light has that creation, truth, revelation, and of course with wind it's breath, motion, and unseen will,
Okay,
which is why I'm like
that's fair. No.
trying.
So you're trying to
Like, is
create
it-
the wind.
Create the wind or like have some light that just kind of just shimmers out. I'm not trying anything dangerous because I again don't really want to try a lot of these so far since I don't know enough.
Okay.
These have sparked my interest and I want to see what happens.
So you hear Hayes utter the words this time. Solace Ale. Sorry, Ale. So I've also got in brackets here how to pronounce these words.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to pronounce it how I seen it. I was like, no, I've got the pronunciation. So Solace Ale. And again, you as for a brief moment, there is a small little breeze that kind of forms, and amongst it, almost tiny specks of light that brighten for a moment and then fade.
Alright, I close up the book and pack it away.
Anything specific you're trying to achieve?
You remember when we first met Eric, how he casted a fire ball instead of a fire bolt?
Yeah.
It interested me the way he cast it, and I received this book from him of what he knows of the ancient language, the way they used to cast spells in the past.
Huh.
It's weird, and since we're on the way to Navarra, which is where Eric has told me I could get a basic book, or I could find more knowledge about the ancient language in the College of Magic in Navarra, so I thought I might as well try out, see what happens with what I know, without going as dangerous as him with a fireball. That would be catastrophic if it backfires.
Fair.
So for now, this was just, can I actually do it myself? Yeah, this is different. And
Yeah.
my usual way, but
Seemed interesting.
it is interesting. And I'm sorry for scaring you all. I just got a bit carried away.
Fair, honestly.
As long as you don't explode us or randomly, it's fine.
The explosions I plan to do in a secluded room. I hope you
Just
find
be-
remains of me if it goes wrong.
Careful, right?
I will be. This carrier is not like it has the name for thunder. It has the name for lightning. Like, make my own. Everything.
Just don't blow yourself up, please.
That's my guy's job.
Rich. That is so rich coming from the man that has blew himself up at least 2 or 3 times.
He speaks from experience. What do you mean?
That's why Averille said that's the guy's job.
But think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can put lightning into his arm so he can go even stronger.
He's just gonna be like, yeah, he doesn't know how to act. When you say it's just sort of like, I really can't control what I'm using already.
We have to see.
Be more proficient first, that's for sure.
Yeah, but for now, it's a hobby and it's learning.
Which is also why I'm hoping that the College of Navarra, well, the Magic College of Navarra can help me as well. Potentially learn more about Draconic magic and how I can potentially use it with the Warforged stamps and everything.
Sure, they'll have knowledge.
Some form of knowledge, at least.
Anything
Just blow
else?
up the school.
I don't plan to. That's why I want to seek that knowledge, so I don't blow things up.
I'm sure the school is fine. They're teaching mage users across the area. I'm
Yeah,
sure they
but
have
how many-
rooms.
But how many of those have Warforged arms?
Well, soon it'll be +1.
This
have
is
some
where the
clever heads in
adventurer
there.
party stop being adventurers. They all enrolled in students. This is suddenly become a very different D&D.
We're going into academia.
And now we're playing Strixhaven.
Averille wouldn't. Averille will refuse.
Split the party.
And all of a sudden, the tales of dragons and devils continues with just Averille. Everyone else enrolled in the academy.
Listen, it's just one season. Just one season of school shenanigans, please.
Cool.
Averille does some light work in the background so she can't get them money because they keep fucking shit up.
Right, that's
Just supplying our tuition fees.
Okay. Anything else anyone else would like to do during the travel here? I'm taking the silence as a no.
Well, Lumi, is Nyla doing anything? Like working on her dragon?
She is probably working on a dragon. I'm just going to assume she's working on a dragon constantly.
Alright.
She would hate to be put behind on that because she wasn't here. I know she has plans for that dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Night has fallen, and it's not too long into night. You see a glow in the distance of just city walls, towering as towers. This is the biggest city that any of you have ever seen. Definitely the most majestic looking.
Would I have been able
Smaller or
to see it from
bigger
a
than
distance?
Caragol?
From the village that you lived in, you would have seen it from a distance, yes.
It's so much bigger up though.
Yeah. To give an idea of size of this place, if you were to walk from one end of the city to the other, it would take over a day.
Okay, so it's small, so it's bigger than Tavern. Gotcha.
It's bigger than Terragom. It is pretty much probably about as big, if not bigger than Present Isle.
Okay.
Back in Lunaria.
That gets a pretty good comparison for size. Yep.
But
Cool.
it, as big as it is, it's also as tall. There is actually what you can see also glowing up with lights. Towers that are floating. Islands by themselves that float around the city.
That reminds me of the Netherese Empire, but let's not get into that.
This entire city, if you would describe it in one word, would just be magical.
I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Have we not been here before?
Not to Navarra.
Could have sworn we had.
Does it feel like we could, if we pushed it, make it to the city?
Oh yeah, like you very much could. Like, it wouldn't take you that much longer.
But I would at least come up with the idea of should we just push for the
Yeah,
city instead of
should
sleep
I-
like that?
Right, without pushing yourself, you reach the outskirts like you were looking at the gate.
Oh yeah, easy.
Then, yeah, we're going to the city. There's no reason to sleep outside the city.
Oh, we'll find the nearest then. Hope it doesn't rip us off. as a
We need
tourist
the nearest stable first.
trap. Adventurers Guild then.
The Adventurers Guild.
As
Well,
you
first we're going to the
Okay.
gates.
as you approach the city gates, you get approached by two guards. Very much their armor itself looks very enchanted. Halt there! Please state your business.
Stop the car. Fate's Crossing, we're summoned here.
Give me one moment. And you kind of see him turn, and you can see him pull up like one arm, and kind of like his other arm comes up and looks like he's touching it. Turns back around towards you, rolling both arms. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Meeting's not for a few days yet, so don't be causing any trouble in town.
No plan
What's
to.
our plan?
Not our plan.
We were going to stop by the Adventurers Guild, get our horse and carriage settled, and then potentially visit the academy in the morning.
Fair. He turns around to his colleague and kind of gives a wave of a hand signal. For those that are looking towards his colleague just kind of puts his hand on the gate itself, and you'll watch as like a magical pulse kind of goes along the entire gate, and the gate by itself starts just opening up. He starts walking towards with you. Well, the Adventurers Guild, if you just go down this street, third right, you'll find it, no problem. As for the Mages College, that's near the center of the city. And he points down the road again, just like straight up. One thing you'll notice looking into this city, where a lot of roads, even like the main ones, they're very toss and turny, and kind of like gotta go this way, that way. This is literally a straight line, and you see like a building, like in what looks like city center down the road. Like it is just a as straight can be line in front of you.
Oh no, they have bad traffic management. There's going to be so much congestion in the mornings.
The Mages College is just down there in the center. It's one of the city's pride and joys. Train all the finest mages Draconia has to offer.
Do they allow visitors?
Pardon?
Do they allow visitors?
They do. We received word the other day. We actually have a visitor, special guest coming in tomorrow, as to help the students.
happened to catch the name and was intrigued.
The guest lecturers hailing all the way from Lunaria.
Oh god, who is it?
Oh.
You know the name of the guest lecturer?
That we were given that information in the morning to look out for them. We don't get any information beyond what's needed in advance. We were given your name as you could have shown up any time between the exception letter and the day of the meeting. The only additional information we've been told about our guest lecturer is he is traveling with a royal envoy.
Any descriptions?
All that details to be passed out in the morning.
I like how inquisitive you are about who this is. So
That's because I'm thinking of who is it from the other party. Because the guy would know them.
Find out in the morning.
Raine just kind of sits there and goes, well, if it's that important to you to figure out, I guess we'll have to go and see them when they're lecturing.
Oh, certainly. I'm intrigued. I wonder if it's someone I know. I wonder if it's someone from that party.
What do you mean with that party?
Oh, I'll explain later.
No, Averille stops. You mean the party that we talked about on the boat?
Yes, that party.
I don't remember the name, and Averille drives.
You don't remember their name?
Averille just learned there's a party that's important. Didn't even click really because she was in Lunaria for like a day and had to leave.
I'm here. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Yeah,
this place
because
looks
the war
great. There's a
just
war
sucked.
going on. Bye.
Well, that's
War
what
is really
God
bringing out the mood. Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way through the city gates, and you've cleared the actual gates themselves. For those that look back, you'll watch the guard place his hand on the gate itself, and again another magical pulse kind of comes out from the hand, and the gates start shutting by themselves.
I wonder if they have anti-pinch runes in those gates.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, somebody's lost a finger to them closer.
You make your way towards the Adventurers Guild. It is a very nice, refined-looking building, very easy to spot out. And pretty much the best way to describe, almost like neon signs over the place, like Adventurers Guild, stable off to the side.
To the stables.
Yeah, drives to the stables.
You get to the stables, and as you kind of approach a magical, like, spectre kind of appears in front of you, and very smart attire, just kind of looks over and it's like, one horse, one carriage. Anything else to come?
No, just us.
Okay. And he...
Is it an actual spectre or is it just magic?
Yeah, it's very much a spectre.
Interesting.
Yeah, Averille would look slightly concerned.
Yep. Like, they just kind of look like a ghost. Like, that's kind of how they look. And...
No, I mean, are they actually a ghost though?
Do you want to try and detect good or evil, detect magic, anything? You could do that if you want.
I mean, hang on, I'm a shaman. If I don't know what a ghost is, then I'm definitely in more fucking trouble. I will do one better. I will do one better. I will use my ghost-like medium. I can sense undead or ethereal creatures within 60 feet.
Diane, as you do that, cool, you detect nothing. They just look that way.
Excellent. They're not an actual spirit. Cool.
Yeah. They just look spectry ghosty. They're not actually a ghost.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Cool. I'm not passing that information on, by the way.
Does the Spectre ask us like who we are or anything?
No. He just then confirms the horse and carriage and there's nothing else to come. And with that, you kind of see you watch as his hand kind of moves to the side and it looks like he's pressing on something. But it's thin air. But as he's finished doing it, the stables themselves open up and a just puff of air in front of you, Averille, since you're the one riding, since you're the one driving. A ticket appears.
Okay. Arrow looks confused.
That is your stable ticket. Keep it safe.
Hands it immediately to Ace.
What does it say on the stable ticket?
It says... Time for a random number generator, just because...
It was gonna generate a number.
I think you should give it a really low number this time, Lumi, for Bantha.
007.
Okay, Google. That's not what we meant, thanks. It was like, it generate me a number, and I seen it autocorrect to between 1 and 100. Google took that as between 1 and minus 100.
You're going to the basement.
You shut up. Phone. 19.
19. All right. I got it.
Cool. With that, he kind of bows to you, and then just disappears.
Yes, we in stable 19 and disembark the horse and carriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have fee for the carriage, or do we pay the guild to take care of the horse?
If you've got feed yourself, you can do it. Or you can pay the guild a fee of 3 gold a day to have them feed it for you.
We did buy a bunch of feed. I just
Yeah,
don't
let's...
remember how much is left. I think we bought enough for a trip to Italy and back, or like the Galvante region and back to Lumina, from what I remember.
Sounds right.
If that is
certainly
correct,
is not. There's nothing noted in the party inventory, at least.
If that is correct, then you are running very low on feed.
Okay.
We'll be paying the guild, it seems. Okay.
Yeah, and when we have to go, we're gonna buy a lot of food because they deserve that.
More feed, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess we'll just pay the stable hands, I guess.
Okay, so it'll be a fee of 3 gold per day.
Do
Okay.
we pay that once we leave, or do we pay that up ahead? Because we don't know how many days we'll be here.
You can pay either way.
We'll just pay when we leave then. That's it.
We
Yeah.
pay when we leave. We'll let the DM handle the dates.
Yeah?
Yep. And I guess with that, we'll just go and sleep at the Adventurers Guild since we get that for free.
Yeah.
Go and check in.
I will say,
Yeah.
when you enter the Adventurers Guild, it is very quiet. And at the front reception desk, it looks like the Spectre dude. Just not a Spectre.
Hello, Spectre Dude. We have a room for 6.
Certainly.
Like,
Do you want to
Want to turn in the quest? Or
Well,
just-
yeah,
get a
let's-
room sorted first.
Yeah, that's right.
Fair.
And,
Rain's just
al-
gonna be kind of
also-
like, no, he's not a spectre, right?
Also, one more thing. For this room, can we get a sort of protective field so that my mana crystals don't just absorb all the ambient energy and explode?
His eyes widen for a moment, like,
At least you're front of all.
okay, sure. And he rummages for some keys and stuff and pulls out anything else the room requires, sir.
Can I get my bed underwater?
Just put him in a fish tank, please.
Yeah, just put him in a fish tank, please.
He rummages through some more keys, pulls out another. Will that be everything?
Anyone else need anything?
I know, I'm fine.
Oh,
A bath?
Oh yeah, Beth.
a bath would be a good idea, yeah.
Pulls out another key.
I got nothing more.
If that's all, I shall take you to your room, or you're requiring separate ones.
I think one for the boys and one for the girls.
One for the boys, one for the girls, and one for the snorers. Because I don't think that is nice to wake up to sudden just wood cutting.
Guys, should we get a mimic as well? Just protect mana crystals? That sounds fun.
At this point, it sounds like you want 4 rooms, one for the boys, one for the girls, one for the boy snorer, one for the girl snorer.
Oh no, the snorers get one room with 2 beds. They
We just
don't
put the
care
fish
if
tank
they
in.
snore.
See,
we
I
put
was
the
just
fish
thinking of
tank
a
in?
dormitory with individual areas for sleeping. So mine's underwater and hers is wherever. And
I mean, can we get one shared room that does have individual bedrooms?
Certainly, yes.
If not just do that, then we'll have
Let's just do that then.
shared
Yeah.
I mean-
space then.
Sleeping underwater sounds fun again.
okay, that's 2 beds underwater now.
So,
2 fish tanks!
yeah, so 2 of the individual bedrooms will be underwater, and the rest will be normal, and will also require a bath. And 2 of them should be soundproof for the snorers.
Yeah, one of them because
You watch as he clearly was about to cast something, and brings his hand back under the table, brings out yet another key for another request that's been added.
Sorry.
Is that everything?
That should be everything.
Mine's not to do with the room. Mine's just asking information, really. Where can I sell mana crystals and mana flowers?
The crystals themselves, you best maybe find as Mage College. You might be able to get someone in town, but that'll be your best bet. The flowers themselves, I'd recommend a florist. And at this point, he starts to wave his hand above all the keys that he's brought out. And he utters just a singular word. A word that you've all heard quite recently. Solace. And with that, you watch as light from all the keys come together to form one new key.
That's
For every request combined into one.
I shall take you to your room now.
Can I also turn in a crest?
We'll do that in the morning.
Okay.
He kind of just looks over at where you would turn in a quest. It's completely quiet. Everyone's turned in for the night. Work is done apart from mine.
When's your next day off?
I'm starting to feel bad for the guy.
Listen, when you work the graveyard shift, you get the weird request.
That is true.
He sits there and just looks back at you. I am off in the morning. I only cover the night shift. And he starts to walk you towards the stairs. Come on then. No dilly-dallying.
I'll just follow the guy.
Yeah.
We follow obedience.
And as you kind of get to the top of the stairs, he briefly just kind of looks around. You can see him like almost kind of gauging all the rooms, memorizing who's in what one. And at which point you find him lock onto a room and start walking towards it. It's about 5 doors down on the right. And you notice each of the doors you're passing by that you can guess have someone in, there is like a physical keyhole type thing in the door. The door he takes you to just looks like a blank bit of wood. He presses the key to where a keyhole would be if there was one. And as he does, the door itself forms to make the keyhole, and the key goes in and then unlocks the door. Pulls it out. Your room is set. And he holds the key out for one he used to take.
I grab it.
I'll be on my way now. And he starts walking back towards his post.
Can't wait for the morning when we see that guy just out in the markets buying fresh fruits and bread.
I open the doors and just as for the others, step inside.
It is a very grandiose room. On the inside, it would very clearly look like you'd be encroaching on all the rooms next to you, but you're not. Think of it like the TARDIS from Doctor Who here, bigger on the inside.
There's a time and relative dimension in space.
Yes. And it's very much like you've got a table there for you all to dine together, separate rooms out to the side, and a fully stocked kitchen.
Is the 2 rooms are supposed for the aquatic sleepers, are they marked separately? Or do we not know which one has the water in them?
Giant fucking pool in the middle of a dormitory.
There's rooms marked for them. They've got the own one each.
And I'd imagine the soundproofed rooms are also marked.
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm just
Perfect.
expecting them to be soundproof on their own. Special for it. Anyways, sleep well all, and I grab a room.
Okay.
And everyone grabs one of the soundproof rooms.
Yeah. About the bath, is it a separate room here?
Yes, it's a separate room.
Cool. Fucking takes the bath first. Fish have a fish tank. They have water.
I'll have you know, I'm a water genasi, not a fish.
Same shit, different fonts.
I'll remember that when we're in the elemental plane of water.
That it was above table.
He will still remember when in the plane of water.
Right. Okay.
I have to say, I am glad I asked about magical fields. Can you imagine if I walked into a dimension room with those fucking things?
Go on.
And all of a sudden, the entire room distorts, and all your rooms become one.
I mean, considering we have a bag of holding that is also not exploding as it's going into another shaped room, I'm sure they have wards against it. I just wonder, what happens if they try and put a key for a new room into one that's already existing? Does it just yeet everything inside out, or what happens?
Type of thing you could ask.
The room number changes to 404.
Room
Not
of founds.
I was also thinking, like, if everybody goes in through the same door, is it then like an elevator where it's like you have to wait for your turn to be able to be allowed out? Somebody forgets to close the door, nobody can just get out until somebody comes and close the door.
Okay. You all get a lovely long night's rest.
Woo! Another one.
Yes.
And another one.
And you wake
Another
up.
long rest.
Wake up in the morning to the city of Navarra. You are now in it, free to explore. What would you guys like to do?
Really run down for breakfast.
We have a kitchen. We can make
Oh
breakfast.
yeah, right. Really run for breakfast.
Immediately fucking opens Bergai's room and pulls him out of bed.
Right,
God's crafting something. I don't know what, but it's something.
Hay starts the day by taking a bath.
okay.
I sure hope the hot water is hot.
The water can be like the hot water is hot enough to the point where like you can get the whatever temperature you want.
Very nice.
So you all have your morning activities of food and having bathes. Anything else you would all like to do? Anything you would like to discuss before the day begins?
What is people's plan for today?
Turn in the quest and go visit the academy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
it's like
I'm
making
just-
sure the quest is turned in, and then I want to go visit that guest lecturer, or at least want to know who it is.
I don't know who it is, and I don't care. I just want to. I need information about these ticking time bombs in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm also going to the
While I'm
college.
at the academy, I will also be checking out the potentially something more knowledge on draconic magic and such. That's
Averille
my
would
bad.
try to sell the fur that we have.
Averille goes on a shopping spree.
Okay. Pull that up.
Remember to click the funny button.
Right. So let's go to Averille first then for the selling.
By the way, Lumi, what's their max and how many human inspirations we could get by Alchemists? I don't remember.
It was just your normal ones, like, so you still get inspiration as normal, but it's that you can't go beyond 5.
Okay, cool. I'm at 4 then.
Yeah. Wandering around town for a bit, Averille, you eventually come across shops that are clearly selling clothing and leather and stuff. You go in to try and sell your goods. How much fur did you have?
We have 3 deer hides and 2 rabbit hides.
Okay. So Be at normal. Shopkeep looks over the wares and offers you 2 gold apiece.
I'm taking that.
So for each bit you give, they give you 2 gold.
It would be 10 gold. That's okay. That's a good price.
As you were wandering around town and stuff, one thing you will notice is on the morning when you set off anyway, a lot of people, young, old, different races, making their way towards the main street, running in a uniform-like attire. Them talking about how excited they are for classes today, and stuff, as well as some talks about the new student selection should be starting soon. Should be as after the event next as next week. After the Ashes to Ashes is done, some new students might be coming to the college. You hear slight mumbers from other people kind of the street walking by, praying that maybe this is the year that they get into the college and things, and it's a very prestige thing to be accepted there. Going to the group that went to the college. On your walk.
Can we hand in our quest?
Huh?
Can we hand in our quest first?
You hand in the quest first? Okay, it's gonna pull this
Was,
up.
I think, 500 gold.
I believe so. The book.
Yep,
No.
500 gold.
Yeah, because this has got as clear as Cape ID. The few skills, it's not that. But yeah, it doesn't have it noted down. But yeah, 500 gold sounds about right though. Yes, you. Do you hand in a whole crystal or?
It's just one whole crystal, yeah. I'd say so.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was the crystal that was the requirement for completion.
Yes, it was a crystal as a requirement. Now you've handed it in, just to let you know, you could have decided how big that crystal was. There was nothing stopping you chipping a bit off the end to not make them realize how big the crystals were in that cave.
We don't know. Here.
Yeah, so you hand in a crystal, they stamp. One thing that'll happen when the stamp is done to update the quest, along with the stamp on your license from before, to confirm the stamp over that's been completed. As you normally see, the quest itself turns into the reward. There's been a small mark added to your adventurer's license. And it very much looks like the symbol of the necklace the adventurers wear when they leave Cray. It is Narukami's symbol. The receptionist kind of looks at this and goes, "Oh, so you're the group that's been accepted into the council meeting?"
Yes.
What was that all?
Oh, just me realizing that's why that's there. Okay.
If you have any trouble getting into the room, just show them your license. Lord Zoras's royal symbol has been embedded on it as to grant you access.
to know.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good to know. Cool. Thanks.
Look at us. We're now Zorus' chosen.
Fuck off. Enough of that. I swear.
And you all leave to go towards the Mage College, Mage Guild,
Did
whatever
you
you want
give
to
the
call it.
crystal back, or did you keep that?
She kept that.
Bitch.
They were very much aware that it was a mana cave and that it would maybe hold like some small crystals. They are unaware of how potent it has become.
Now they know.
Now they at least know the size of the crystals.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have found out anyway, since as soon as we proved that it was clear, they would have sent somebody to go and mine whatever was left.
Yeah, so as you leave onto the street, you also see a very similar sight to what I described for Averille scene, of kids in uniforms all running in the direction of the Mage's College. Very similar numbers and stuff. You kind of start following them in the direction to make sure you're going the right way, as this is a very big town to get lost in. Big city.
I mean, it's a straight shot to the academy.
It's a straight
I'm
shot,
sure they have maps.
but it doesn't stop the grand gesture of the place.
True.
You eventually make your way there. And there's a bunch of students and stuff rushing in all different directions. This building itself, the college, is at the very heart of Navarra. And for as big as you know this place to be, when you're walking it, it doesn't feel as big. It feels very similar to how Eric moved about. It's like the city knows what you want and where you want to go, and kind of helps get you there.
The city knows where you are because it knows where you is. But reflecting where you are from where you are, it can guide you where you need to be.
And the college itself is... The only way I want to describe the outlook of this building, the best description I can give of this without it being confusing at all, imagine the Fairy Tale Guild hall. Like on the
That
outside.
explains nothing.
If you've watched
Is there a guy
the
with pink hair beating up a guy with black hair?
No. It's not like that,
And a girl
no.
with red hair kicking the shit out of both of them?
Here we go. This is the one I want specifically.
I was honestly thinking of a certain wizarding school.
What, Hogwarts?
Yeah.
I need to prep a fucking session.
There. Building kind of looks like that.
Gotcha.
Just to kind of give an idea.
Okay.
Very much so, as you enter, the building itself feels so much bigger than what it looks.
By the way, do we see any sort of note of who the guest lecturer is?
No.
Anywhere?
You see no notes.
I'm just trying to find a faculty member to ask, like, for like a
I was
resistance.
about to say, you'd easily spy some faculty members, some people kind of going on like, come on, get in. One of them would take note of yous and start walking up. Now, I really hope you are not students here, because if you are not in uniform.
No, we're visitors. We're adventurers.
Oh, brilliant. What brings you to our lovely college?
Well, some of them are here for knowledge, some for power. I'm here for money, and I bring out a crystal.
Right to it, huh? All right.
They immediately kind of grab the crystal and start looking like, what in such condition? I've never seen it before in my life. And you're looking to sell this, you say?
I'm looking to sell 3 of them.
3 of them?
This is how Fate's Crossing gets rich.
They kind of hand you the crystal back. I'll need to speak with our headmaster, but I believe we'll be able to procure them off you. As for the rest of you, knowledge, power,
I
anything...
heard something about a guest lecturer.
Yes, we do have a guest lecturer attending today. They are going to be the guest lecturer in Learning Magic 101.
Would you terribly mind if I attend to see who the lecturer is?
Certainly. Are you all wanting to attend?
No, I'm trying to find books around the ancient knowledge. Why I'm here.
We do have a few books in our library and stuff, but if you're wishing to learn it, I think the class would also be best suited to you as well.
Very well, and I'll also wish to attend.
Well, I have 4 of these crystals in total, and the last one I would like to talk to whoever is most knowledgeable about them to see what I can do with it.
Many faculty members here at the college are very understood in the ways of the mana crystals and how to refine, how to use. I mean,
Just say
this
you want an
entire
armor
city
freedom.
is powered by mana crystals.
Anyone specifically that I can talk to about maybe making something?
What is it you're seeking to make so I can get the right member of staff to help?
Well, originally I was thinking of a weapon, but I mean, I can already do this and I just summon the Triton. Like, I kind of like the versatility of making this whatever shape I need it to be, so I'm thinking maybe more armor.
Okay. I think our guildmaster will probably be the best one for you to talk to then.
That's who I want to go see.
Okay. Well, if you'd all first follow me, I can take you to the hall that our lecturer is going to be at. I should warn, there'll be some live demonstrations. It is a very practical class, and gestures towards you, Haiton, if you want, merely after I've dropped them off, I can take you to see the headmaster, or I can take you after the class.
I don't mind.
Okay. Well, if you'd follow me, the hall's this way. And they just kind of go down one of the corridors, and it's not long until you're in the equivalent of like almost the size of a gymnasium.
That is a big lecture hall.
Yeah.
It's a big city.
Big school.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a big school, but they also said it's a bit of a practical class.
Yeah.
And you get in, and it's just like, right, I'll be back after the class is done to take you to see the headmaster, in case any rest of you have any questions for them, maybe. I'm sure this class will bring in a lot of insight for those of you that use magic and maybe can get a new way of seeing it in a new light.
Thank you.
And they kind of quickly go up to another member of staff and just quickly whisper in their ear. And that member of staff kind of looks towards all of you and gestures like, okay. They leave as the faculty member that you originally met leaves the room. And at which point, the member of staff that they spoke to. Right, let's begin today's lesson. As you all know, we will have a guest lecturer coming in today to help out teach you what I'm about to show you today as in class. They have managed to take what I'm going to be teaching you and put it into practice to show that with effort comes rewards. Let's talk about the fundamentals of magic in 101. And we're not talking about the textbook's way of doing it. We're talking about understanding magic as it is, arcana as it is. To learn that of magic is to learn its meaning and your intent behind it, but also to learn your own inner flow. Many of you will learn how to cast spells in various different ways here at the college. Some may find it easier, some may find it harder, as depending on your attunement to the elements and the spells you are trying to cast. Some may find it easier with your pronunciations, the language you use. Some may find it easier with the hand gestures, and some may just find it easier with the way you use your components for a spell. Let's go with a very basic spell to try and give an example of what I'm going to be talking about. And he says and goes, pulls up his hand ready. Many of us know one of the first spells that many of us will learn, Firebolt. And he casts a small firebolt off into a training dummy on the side. This is something you can learn in textbooks. This is what they teach you. Here, we're about trying to express ourselves and tune ourselves with our inner magic. This doesn't have to be fire, it can be anything that you find easiest, trying to learn how the flow within you works. If you find ice is the easiest, Ice Bolt, and a bolt of ice comes out instead. Maybe force is your way. Or maybe even earth, or anything so. You can change it to fit you. Eventually you may come to learn your own custom spells that are tuned with yourself. The example I can give of this is Magic Missile. As we all know it to be, it's just raw arcanic energy of force power. My Magic Missile, on the other hand, and he starts to cast around. Instead of being small balls of arcane energy, they're in the shape of swords. Magic is, and at this point a voice interrupts the hall. Magic is what your imagination lets it be. A lesson I had to learn a long time ago when I hurt my friends. As you all turn, and there is a fox tabaxi standing at the entrance. The instructor at this point. I introduce to you all, from Bahamut's chosen, all the way from Lunaria, Heart. He steps in, waves, everyone gives a little cheeky smile. Thanks for having me today. Figured out something to do on my travels here. When I heard about this place, I figured I had to come and talk a little bit to show. Magic is what you want it to be. Just because you think it's one thing doesn't mean it has to be. Let me ask you, students, or maybe any points towards your group, even yous in the back. When you think of fire, what do you think? At this point, you hear some of the students. Power? Destruction?
Something that's hard to contain.
I
Warmth.
pipe up with,
Or
yeah,
even
warmth.
life.
Comfort?
Raine kind of just speaks out. Life?
You're all correct. As fire can easily, and at this point, he produces a small flame in his hand and brings it up to the training dummy. And it's close enough to the point where you start to see it burn the dummy. As fire as it can burn, kill, and destroy, fire is also life. As he turns his hand slightly, and you watch as the burn starts to disappear, whereas the flame grazes over. I learned a long time ago that my fire hurt my friends, and I had to learn how to use it in a different way. I use my fire to heal now. Your magic is what you want it to be. You don't have to stay to the norm. You don't need to limit yourself. Just because the old textbooks and how say magic has to be one way, and a spell has to be done this way, doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You can do it your way and what fits you best. With that being said, there is no better teacher than experience. So why don't we get the training dummies out and you try experimenting? Take a normal spell that you know, try and change how it works, how its element is. But most of it comes down to willpower, your imagination, and again, your intent. Magical is such a thing of the spirit and mind as it is of body. And if you can portray to yourself what you're wanting the spell to do and want it to be, then you will get there. And with that, all the students start as roaring the chamber with applause. The instructor steps forward. Right then, let's get practicing. And he waves his hand as all the training dummies from the side start pulling themselves to the middle. And you see some students banding together, discussing ideas, some straight at it, trying to do other things. And you even see, Thomsen, you'll hear some students even attempting to say ancient words. You'll hear the words of, as I pull up the journal again, because I'm not in it. There's a particular one I want. Come, journal. Come. you'll hear some of the students saying the word via.
Do they eat with it?
While the students are training at this point, the instructor and Hart approaches your group. The instructor speaks. Hopefully this lesson brought a bit of insight to you.
It was a very nice lesson.
Certainly did. I suddenly got a few ideas after watching that.
It's the big thing we focus on here when we're teaching. Not just to learn from the books, but to learn magic itself.
May I try something on the...
Certainly. And the instructor waves his hand to kind of pull the dummy towards you.
Having heard from the others, I'm like inspired to try something myself.
Okay.
And do you just want me to say the ancient language, or do you also want me to say what I'm actually going to want?
Tell me what you're going to want, because the language can mean many things. So just saying the language is one way to interpret it. So like the key example I can give here, like if we use the example construct I give you, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, for example, we have the spell Lightning Strike there. And it's just like, it says Nas Vas, because Divine Fire. But another way it could be like Nas Ball, because it's lightning contains power. You know what I mean? Like, the meanings behind them. So it's just like, tell me what your intent is, and finding the words, using them as, finding the ancient words with the meanings that coincide.
Yeah. Here I want to try, like, cast an ice bolt. Like, try a different element.
So you're doing ES Ball is your goal here.
Krias bolt. Not ball. And then I cast a
Ball.
ice ball.
Yeah, Chaos Ball.
I don't want to do an Eric. Try my best.
So with what you just heard, roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
I can't wait for this to be super bad. Hell yeah.
Trying to help you out here. 15. No,
15.
That works. So yeah, hearing this, you focus your magic and stuff and realize, and this time having the intent and everything driven into it, understanding the meaning of these words, the group will hear as Hay says, Chaos Bolt. And all of a sudden, what would look like to be a firebolt in shape comes out as an ice bolt instead. And it fully works. At this point, I am going to note down for at least this spell, since you've gotten the feel and have used it once, you can use it as a cantrip from now on.
Let's go!
Nice.
Boys.
We just write that down somewhere so I actually remember.
Heart speaks up. Reminds me of Shay's as crystal bolts.
Does, doesn't it?
Just as that's happening, all you see is flipping Raine staring intently at him, like walking around him slightly.
You do get a presence from him.
Oh, I know, I'm aware.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like looking around him really intently.
the mention of Shay, I forgot. Was I? No, I weren't present when Shay was visiting.
No, you weren't.
So I have no idea who Shay is.
No, you've got no idea.
No, but I do.
Yeah.
Is she one that is good at casting with the ancient language?
He kind of like he replies to you while just kind of giving this weird like shy kind of look towards Raine. She was a friend of mine. Can I help you?
There's something weird about you.
Really? Yeah. No, well.
Right, you can't just go around calling people weird.
Haiton's gonna take sort of look at this and be like, I know her. You can look at Hart and be like, do you have a lot of experience with the undead?
No, I can't say I do. At least not to my knowledge.
She kind of tells her head, goes, spirits?
I've got experience with one.
She kind of just turns around and walks back and sits down at the side.
Not gonna ask him about this spirit that he has experience with.
He clearly doesn't want to talk about it just at the moment. I'll let him finish what he was saying first.
To answer your question, as he gestures towards you, Hayes. Yeah, Shay's an old friend of my group. She was a member of Bahamut's Chosen. She actually made her way over here to Draconia before I did.
Indeed, she did. I saw her, well, what would that have been, like a week ago?
Roughly. Yeah, been about a week.
You know,
Was your whole party
She's
coming?
doing well.
Hey, big guy. I hope you're doing well.
A lot better now, and you just move his arm about.
Chris, is he just showing his entire hand like to this entire faculty of people?
No, you know, like he's just arm out, but actually arm out.
At this point, the instructor kind of like comes over and starts drilling, like looks at the arm like, fascinating. Such engineering.
Raine just kind of looks at Haiton, or at whoever. Who was it that said, what do you call it? You can't just. Oh, yeah, Bergai. I just look over at Bergai and go, see, it's not just me.
It's alright.
You'll have to forgive me, they just look so fascinating.
Well, I was actually hoping to try something out, seeing what you did hard with healing instead of burning a dummy.
Pick it up. Is there a dummy nearby that doesn't have a lot of people near it?
Yes, the one that he pulled for Thomsen to try on.
Oh, it's still here? Okay.
Yes.
I'm not obliterating, I'm not that good.
He didn't blast into the other end of the room.
Look, there might be a wee bit of ice on it, but apart from that.
I mean, I could try and fling it across the room if that's what you want.
So Haiton's gonna try and change the element of one of his things, because it's a spell that, as a spell, you can change the element of, but he's never done that. He's only ever been able to do ice with it. Gonna cast Dragon's Breath. But instead of just shooting out ice, he's going to try and change the he's gonna change the pH level and increase the temperature, so he does acid breath on this thing. That's why I'm asking to make sure there's no one near it.
Fair. I'm gonna quickly ask then for a bit of insight to your character, because I know the spell naturally would be like, yes, cool, you cast it, way to go. Mm-hmm. Would you feel Haiton would struggle with this? In other words, I'm asking, do you feel like I should be making you roll?
He would struggle the most when it came, if he were to try and use fire, which is why Haiton himself is not using fire. He's trying to change it, because he can use liquids and he can use frost. He's now trying to change it into a liquid that does damage.
Okay.
So he's kind of in that halfway between something that's unfamiliar and something that is familiar.
Right. In that case, I would say with the knowledge that's been given to you, you'll succeed in what you're doing then.
Okay.
Hart will then make a comment.
10.
Hart will look and go, being able to do a breath weapon's interesting. You ever thought about breathing out a healing mist?
I don't know the first thing about healing.
Neither did I. Not to the extent I do it now, anyway.
We're in a place of learning.
Alright then, let's try healing, motherfucker. I'm gonna use my other fact for this. On this now half-melted fucking thing. Right, pack's that done. What do I need to roll for this?
You're gonna roll me an Arcana with advantage, just because the mist is watery, which is part of your natural element.
Advantage. Roll. The 15.
The 15 is enough to get the concept out, so as you breathe, it's water in vapor mist form that comes out. And as it reaches the dummy, a bit of the acid damage heals slightly. Needs
Just
work,
like the
but you
healing
got the
ring.
idea.
At this point, he's looking quite tired now because he's just used both his back slots.
You said you would never learn heal. Look at you.
All that energy, and all I did was just heal a tiny bit of damage.
Well, I guess that means it would be my turn then.
Yeah, our own learned a day.
One fucking run the school down, please.
That's not the plan, god damn it.
We said we weren't going to cause trouble.
Really?
We have to, I'm sorry.
Your track record is not good. We're sorry, but please, we're speaking from experience.
He's going to turn around to faculty members. Here, I'm sorry in advance before he even does anything.
And he just takes his arms and is like, really?
Honestly, you know what vibes I get from this? The entire time when there was the rope and heart.
Rod on a leash.
It feels like a very similar vibe joke going on at the moment, just like, yeah, cool, he's gonna try something, don't blow it up.
I'm just starting to do a water dance now to get one of my pack slots back.
You know, it's good to see your heart. You know, like, seeing you change the intent behind the fire gave me an idea. Even if you might be using the dummy over there, and you just boost the half-melted thing.
Feel free to use it.
It should work just fine for what I have in mind. As he just slowly approaches it, starts like breathing in and out. Essentially what my intent here is, instead of the normal explosive power that would come out of his fists, is try to channel it so it sort of flickers around the dummy, sort of like a lightning shield, instead of doing damage.
Okay. Roll me Arcana. With advantage, because you've just, like, learned this knowledge, obviously.
Oh, with advantage.
Yay!
17.
So yeah, you... So it's like your Draconic Strike thing you're kind of doing, right, is what you're changing?
Yeah, but I'm changing the intent behind it.
So-
Instead of it being destructive, I want it to be something protective.
So the rest of the group, you watch as Bergai approaches this dummy, and he kind of stands himself in his normal fighting style, like fist clenched, but then like he closes his eyes and breathes, and you watch instead, he opens, his palms kind of open up instead, and his stance just changes slightly. And with that, he goes for his strike, where normally, like say, his fist is clenched to kind of just blast the enemy away. And his arm fully extended stops just before the dummy, about a 30 centimeter gap from it. And you watch as the energy gets released from his arm and just immediately forms this barrier around.
Impressive.
The instructor speaks up. I see you're all quick learners of today's lesson.
Helps when you have good teachers. That's a
Helps
lot
with
you
a
can
good
learn on
teacher.
your own, but strong guidance makes it a much easier.
Say that again, you're a little bit quiet.
Wow, man. It helps when you have good teachers. There's much you can learn on your own, but a strong guidance certainly makes that path easier.
I'm happy we could help. And it's at this point, Hart notices the time and goes, "Ooh, I would love to talk more, but I need to quickly go. I've left someone alone for too long, and I promised I'd go to lunch with them. So maybe speak to you all later."
I mean, hopefully, I'd love to catch up.
Well, I'm in town until Kagyo's going back to his own town.
Like, as you're about to leave, I just kind of say, I would like to hear more about the spirit the next time.
He kind of looks back towards you and goes, "Yeah, and Ifrit would like to talk to Mizu."
He just casually name dropped.
Yeah, just name dropped your,
Yep.
Yeah.
your companion.
Yep, he did.
You know,
I'm casually name dropped Ifrit?
Hey, you don't know what's going inside his mind.
Yeah. What are you, his player?
yeah, like, what am I? His player? Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not his
after
player no
Hart
more!
left- Well, yeah, after Hart has left, and he's like folding that barrier around the dummy. See, I didn't blow anything up.
Yet.
Small
Looking at
part,
that
I'm not gonna
barrier
lie,
on
there's a
the-
small part of me that goes, and all of a sudden the barrier starts disforming and looks like it's about to explode.
Hey, the barrier hasn't fully dissipated yet. Just you watch. Let me get do things like that.
I would like to try and strike the dummy just to see like what happens when, like, what does the barrier do if I try and strike it?
So you're just gonna go and punch it, like hit it with a weapon? What's the...
I'll just pull like my mace out of my bag and just try and punch it, yeah, or hit it with that, yeah.
Okay. I would like you just to roll damage. Just to get the idea of an intent of how much you feel like you're swinging for. Not roll to hit, because the dummy's standing still, just roll damage. You were specifically doing a lightning barrier, right?
Yes, I was specifically doing it.
Cool.
Nothing's coming through, right?
Nothing's coming through, no.
I'm trying to make it
And then
roll.
5 comes through at once.
It puts up the game block and everything, it just doesn't roll the die. I'm not trying to reset. Before, yeah, it's just saying it's rolling 3 times.
I was going to quickly send Saul a DM to get him answer a question.
Yeah, no, it doesn't want to roll a basic the damage with my mace. I don't know why. Yeah, well. What is it? It's 1d6 plus 1. I'll just do a manual roll. There we go. Ah, great, I rolled high. I do 6 damage.
Right, there's your question, Saul. You can just say reduction or damage for the D4. Okay. Right. So, there's going to be 2 dice rolls here. So, first of all, roll 1d3. So when you swing this mace and you kind of start to hit the barrier, your entire weight and speed of it slows down to the point where you barely get a tap in with the power you initially had. And then, at the same point as the tap kind of happens, there we go. The lightning from the barrier strikes back at you, and you'll take 3 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch.
I would like to cast a spell. One that I don't need a spell slot for, because I can cast it instinctively.
That's an interesting way of doing it.
But, this one... So I'm going to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
And much like how both me and his combined spells to make a healing fog, this time instead of just with the breath attack, I tried to just focus on it being healing. With this, I'm going to add a bit extra to it. I'm going to think, because I get my power from Lotus, who is a demigod, I'm going to try and effectively sanctify the water in the fog cloud to make it holy water, to try and... Because in Haiton's mind, that makes it more capable of healing.
Okay.
And have a stronger connection to healing. So that's what he's going to try and do to heal.
Okay. Roll me Arcana.
Oh, fuck. 13.
That's good enough. Fog Cloud, that's a level spell, right?
Level 1, I cast
Level
that.
1. Roll me a d6.
D6.
Blanks the entire room.
3.
It landed cocked. The fucking thing. It was almost a 6.
So as you allow this cloud, you watch as, again, it's very mist-like in appearance. So it's not like your intention's not to cut, since your intention's not to cover. And you watch as all the dummies in the area, as well as some of the students that have hurt themselves, start to heal a little bit.
You feeling better?
That's nice. Do I heal anything from this?
Yeah, you'll heal 3 points of damage.
Woohoo! I got the fall. Let's go.
I am so happy my intent worked out the way I wanted it to.
That was an
It
amazing
would have
thing.
been awkward if
Yeah.
it didn't.
So, at this point, I'm going to get ready to end today's session for now, as we are approaching the 4-hour mark.
We've still got
But-
20 minutes. We still have 20 minutes late.
But yeah, it's still 4 hours. But why I'm going to say, I'm going to say this for the sake of the AI, for it to take note in case it wants to, and I'm saying this for recording and stuff. At this point, with the knowledge you've got, and pass it on to Nyla and Kaz and Averille if you wish, I am opening the group up to this point to full-on homebrew / custom magic. The whole point of today, the lesson was, it's your intent. Express yourself, how your character would grow. You do not need to limit yourself to the spells as they are written in the D&D books. You can take a spell, change its element, take the spell, change its intent. This is down to you how you want a spell to work now. You have now got that creative freedom. And with that, we're going to end today's session.